What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Friday live stream. Oh, I forgot to do one little thing here. Give me 1 second, guys. Completely forgot. First, what's up, Billy Bob? How you doing? Nice. Got that changed. I think we're good. We're good. Oh, wait. No, we're not. The reason was this. Alright. Let's drag this up just like that. Alright, perfect. We are ready. We can start doing heroics, actually, and mythics. So in terms of gear, I am currently equipped at 323. Now heroics dropped 325. No, not King's Rex. King's Rex is special. So heroics dropped 325 and mythics dropped 345, 340. Okay, so I am completely geared, just about done in heroic gear. So we can start doing mythic. One other thing that's actually helping me out a lot is Weakauras is finally working for me. It took a while. The previous version wasn't working for me. Couldn't get it running. But now I got it running. And let me show you guys. I just tweeted this out. And I tweeted the paste bin for it too, in case you guys want it. So we've got cooldowns over here on the left hand side. We've got Last Stand, Demo Shout. We don't need Berserker Rage cooldown anymore. You know, it doesn't really do much. What's up, nerds? Right down here, we've got Buff Uptime with Avatar, Last Stand, or no, Shield Wall, Last Stand. This little check mark right here is to check that I have my buff up, my raid buff. This one that goes across the screen is the global cooldown, because you kind of need to know the global cooldown, unfortunately, as much as I hate it. What's up, Frog? Yo, Frog, I was thinking about you before I started streaming. I had leftover pizza for breakfast, and I was like, the only thing that's better than leftover pizza is fresh pizza and beer, right, Frog? So here in the middle, we've got the global cooldown, and then over here on the right hand side, we have uptimes of buffs. That's shield block and bolster, and then we've got different abilities, their cooldown. We've got Shield Slam, and that glows when it procs as well, or at least it should. I don't remember testing the glowing yesterday. We've got Impending Victory, Victory Rush. We've got Shield Block and how many charges. Stormbolt, since we all pick up Stormbolt now. Pummel. Then we've got Demo Shout and Avatar. I might take off this Demo Shout and replace it with the Shockwave. What do you guys think? Now that I think about it, I think Shockwave, since its baseline, would be a little bit better than the Demo Shout, because we're tracking Demo Shout over here. Oh, I need to rename this. And let me move it over 1 unit. Okay, so let me actually change that Demo Shout to Shockwave. Alright, and it should be displaying cooldown. It does not. So let's do this. Shockwave, show always, display cooldown. Inverse. And let's not do that. Let's do this. Showing you guys the process. I also don't like that the value showing. There it is. That's what I want. Let's do a little thick number there. A little thick boy. Perfect. Okay. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. Have they tweaked anything since I raid tested On warriors, no. The only thing that they've added since the last raid testing is war mode. They changed a lot of things on global cool. Actually, they changed one thing for global cooldowns for warriors. Charging, instead of doing a full global, does a 0.5 second global cooldown. But that's just charge. It just opens up your rotation a little bit. Besides that, for warriors, no, not very many other changes. For other classes, there are more changes, yeah, but not for warriors. What's up, Hooves? What's up, Demon Hunter? How you doing, man? At 110, bolster ends up giving you only 5% extra armor. Is it the same thing at 120? Let me go test that out for you. There's mobs right here. Okay, so right now I have 47% mitigation. 47.23, right? 47.23, 52. So that's 5%. 5 point... What was I at before? 47.2. 5.7% mitigation. Armor has diminishing returns, so it does not scale a whole lot. Like, I would imagine it's going to be 5% for all the expansion, even though it bolster scales with your strength, so the better gear you get, the more you're going to get on top of it. But armor has diminishing returns, so it's going to be hard to get above that 5%, because the more strength I get and the more armor it gives me, the more into that diminishing territory I'm going to get, the more passive armor I'm going to have. So yeah, it's 5.7%. And I'm geared, I'm heroic level geared. So this is heroic gear is 325. I am 323. 323 right now. So I'm heroic geared. In fact, when they do raid testing, they scale us up to 330. So I'm almost geared for regular old gear without scaling. Like, if they didn't scale me at this point, I would be a little under leveled, but I'm almost there. 7 item levels. 7 item levels. Can't wait to get some WoW time this weekend. Hopefully you can make some progress on heroics and or pugs this week. Nice. Your healing gear is coming along nicely. Nice, Frog. Frog, what are you healing on? More like 6%, but still, yeah, it was 5.7. What's up, Brittany? Having lunch? Nice. Didn't they release 2 mythic-only dungeons today? They released those mythic-only dungeons last week, and that is King's Rest and Siege of Borealis. So I haven't walked into them yet. I wanted to completely deck out in heroic gear. I wanted, like, no more upgrades, and I'm almost there. Shoulders and trinket. Shoulder trinkets and gloves. Those are the only pieces I need. At this point, I can start grinding out... Oh, this guy's not heroic gear. At this point, I can start grinding out mythics. Like, I have this right here. This wrist was from a mythic. So, I've done some mythics, but the thing is, queuing up for heroics is very easy. So, even though it doesn't let you here, if you guys are in the beta, it doesn't let you do it here. You hit specific dungeons, and you scroll down. Here we have heroic. You can just select them, you know, and queue up for heroics this way, and then just make sure you unselect the mother load, because nobody wants to do the mother load. Let's queue up. You got beta this last week, so you played some. Shadow Priest feels like a complete total crap. Rip Brem. Rogue is smooth as hell, though. Yeah, rogues have gotten a lot of love and a lot of attention. Like, I know that they have... I think Rogue has the most look at, like, the developers really looked at every single global cooldown for the Rogue. There's a lot of Rogue abilities that incur a 1 second global or a 0.5 second global as opposed to the whole 1.5. So Rogues have a really precise build right now. They recently did get a change as well in this latest build where they got one of their abilities moved over to PvP only. So there's that. But yeah, Rogues seem to be really honed in right now. What's up, Sebastian? Long time, man. Long time. Switching to Monk for BfA. Really liking it so far. Mostly healing. Trying out some tanking inspired by the most badass undead warrior. Guys, I switched over to High Mountain Tauren. Man, the charge is so cool. But I mean, I did this when I was glitched out, right? When I couldn't log into my character. I was trying everything. I was like race changing, doing all the things. And this High Mountain Torrent, man, this charge is nice. It makes you feel like, I don't know, it makes you jump out of combat, jump back in, you're doing all the charging things. It's cool. I'll show you guys in the dungeon. It's looking really cool, but you know, I'm still undead and live. Monks, you need to try them out. Really hoping you like them so you can switch to heal DPS. You're gonna go monk DPS. That means you get to make it to the MDI automatically in any MDI. They feel easier to heal Mythic Plus, and your Shaman to raid healing feels about the same. Oh, okay. Especially compared to live where yours still feels kind of clunky. My heart, Taran, I know. I changed it because I was stuck. I didn't change it because I was like, let's leave undeads. But I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys the charge. I was gonna race change back, but I decided, you know, I want to show you guys the charge. Undead Sunders. Also, this guy is now named Two Sunders because I was since I was stuck forever on this guy, I was considering even being like, that's it, this guy's gonna get deleted. But I'm glad I found the fix. Oh, that doesn't work. Nice. Yeah, these are all the Weakauras I've got working now. Still see I'm on the dark side? Absolutely. Cries and Forsaken. Oh man, I'll probably go back to undead. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We've got all the undead emojis, guys. I can't undo this. Hearing good things about monk. You may roll your monk. Nice, Ian. I don't know too much about monk healing. You don't see too many monk healers, but monk DPS is very, very good. It's all over the Mythic Dungeon Invitational, and monk tanking is also very good, especially for progression. So if you have a guild, if you're gonna be grinding out that new raid, monks are gonna be really, really helpful. Your healers are gonna love you because you're not gonna be taking spike damage. You're just gonna be you know, hanging out, taking staggers. You'll be fine. We don't have any deeps? I was expecting to see no healer. Okay, so we're queued up for heroics, and there's no deeps. What? We need deeps? You really like Shaman for heals deeps because you like range, but you want the option to tank with a monk? Yeah. I hear you. I hear you on that. Did somebody say no? Oh, okay. We're good so far. We're good so far. You're glad LUI works in beta because you'd be so confused with the native UI. I know, these nameplates don't help out. You don't know what class to play yet in BfA? Oh, sounds like you gotta figure it out. Alright, we got the Underrot. Not bad. So this, the global cooldown bar in the middle helps out more than I think it should, because now I know when I can trigger bolster, because every now and then I would like hit bolster and then look down and I was like, it isn't on. The hell, this global cooldown change. So that global cooldown going across my screen helps out. You've been looking to mess with your UI. Oh, I'm bleeding. 8,000 bleed per second. Are you kidding me? Jeez. That little, like, what was it? Like, I think they're called like Savage Mothers or something. These guys are... Healer is... Oh, healer's bio. Oh, no. 26,000 damage from ticks. Oh, God. Can we sap this one? Nope. I know it looks like you can run past that mob. You can't. Are pally tanks looking good on beta? Yes, Billy Bob, yes. Pally tanks are looking real good, man. If you are a pally tank main, rejoice. Because in Legion, you weren't really like super strong or anything. But in the beta, you're way stronger. The biggest change is the change to your active mitigation. You now have 3 charges. and you can activate your active mitigation at any point. You don't need to actually hit anyone. Your active mitigation does a passive frontal cleave in front of you to anything that's there, but if nothing is there, it still activates. So you're good, man. You're good. Yeah, this matron is intense. Oh no, the blood bolt is what hits super hard. Give me the killing blow, come on. They do this thing where they can't die. I remember. Don't kill me. You don't PvP anything? PvP is not your jam. Native UI is yeah. Native UI is what I have right now, except for the Weakauras. But like the bars and the nameplates up at the top, that is all native UI. Every time I've tried to get LVUI like working, it's done something funky with something, like it's always broken at least one thing, so I just don't do LVUI anymore. But I mean, maybe I'll give it a shot, because right now it's the only one that's really working. And yeah, the classic UI is or native UI. Alright, is everybody here? Everybody's here. Let's pop Avatar. That Sanguine Feast, people run into it all the time. Look at that debuff. That's gonna hit you for like half your HP. It's one thing I've noticed. Look at that. Oof, everybody ran. 2 people got hit by that one. And then we've got the blood bolts that she casts are just, you know, a lot of damage. Just try to interrupt whatever you can. These guys, they're really hard to wrangle up. You can interrupt them and actually wrangle them up, but you got to be careful too with that Sanguine Feast and with that bolt. All these things really hurt. The rots, the bolts. You can stun these since they're like the mirror images of the boss. So yeah, you at least have that going for you. Oh, Sanguine again. Oof. Keeps taking people. That Sanguine Feast is a heroic only mechanic too. How are bear tanks looking? Adam, bear tanks are looking fine, man. Bear tanks are good. They got nerfed a little bit, but every tank got tuned down. Like, the active mitigation of every tank got tuned down. The spell mitigation for every tank got tuned down. So, they didn't get anything unfair that, like, no other tank got. Their self-healing got nerfed a little bit, but yeah, they're fine, man. You'll be perfectly fine. I think I'm gonna die to this bite. That bite is intense. DPS are conspiring against me. It's true. Alright. So one of the big reasons I like this high mountain stuff. Look at that. That was a little mini stun. But I like it when like jumping in and out of combat, it lets me get my charge in while stunning all the mobs. Feels good, man. Feels good. Let's get out of here before those guys come back. That's so much bleeds. This is insane. This isn't even mythic. Imagine mythic with like Grievous. Like, the bleed is gonna apply Grievous bleed on you all the time. Also, these guys, the blood swarmers, you know, they're just gonna run around anywhere. So the blood swarmers, the little bats, they find a caster in your group and then they go sit on them. So I don't think we really have a caster besides my healer. No, we don't. So if we had like a mage, the blood swarmers would go to that mage and sit on that mage and cast silence. You like Shammy, but you were feeling really shitty in Legion, like no love the entire expansion. Sebastian, you should be getting love all the time on a shaman, because Ian Hazakostas is a main resto shaman. The game developer is a main resto shaman. He also Apparently he mastery stacks, which is really, really weird for a shaman. But yeah, he's a main shaman. What about blood decays? Blood decays have not been changed at all. The only change that there has been to blood decays is actually stopping them from being snared so much. So that's it. They haven't been nerfed. There haven't been like very many ability changes besides just being able to walk at like normal run speed a lot more often. So yeah, no, blood decays are just about the same thing. They're still gonna be very strong. All of their kit is still gonna be there when Mythic Pluses get introduced. They are gonna be the go-to tank that gets to reposition all the mobs. That gets to tell everybody, you stand here. I don't like it when you stand over there. You do what I tell you to. So yeah, man, blood decays are gonna be in a very good position. Okay, we've actually got people stepping on the maggots. Perfect. So this guy, he like spits out maggots. These actually they're larvas because they turn into ticks. But yeah, they need to be stomped out before they actually turn into ticks, because those ticks are the ones that give me like those massive bleed effects. So I don't want those guys to come to life. Can someone step on that one? Okay. Alright, we've got this guy over here as well. Cool. Taking him down. Our tank is Monk and DK. Hopefully that's still a very good combo. That is a very good combo for progression, yeah. Monk is going to make it very easy to progress. And DKs are going to give you a lot of options in terms of what they mitigate. And since DKs have that like AMS, they can cheese certain mechanics. Purgatory is also going to help you with some of like those oh shit moments where you get hit a little too spiky. But yeah, those are going to feel really good, man. A super progression combo, yeah. It is a super progression combo. I think the only thing that would make it better is just 2 druids, but, you know. That's just because the druids are still going to be very strong. You had to get your friend to tell you how to do it. Fix it all up for me. The LUI? Yeah, I need to get someone to help me with that. You miss the old days where the tanks were a warrior and that's it? You bring Pally just for buffs and druids just for the broccoli spec? No, man. Druid tanks are amazing. No matter what healer you're playing, there's another 2 of them. You hate stacking healers, yeah. Trying to... Alright. Knock these guys out. You had so many priests want to come join, but at the end you're like, nah, we're maxed out on priests. They still haven't given druids like Mark of the Wild, which is weird because they've given back a lot of raid-wide buffs and they even gave priests like Fort. But the fact that druids got no love in that department is really weird to me. I'm not sure why. I mean druids. I don't know why they just said, you know, druids don't get Mark of the Wild, because then bringing a druid healer is just, you just bring in a druid healer, but you bring in a priest, you get Fort. It's a little weird. Blood decays are even slower now. Can't keep our 1 speed increase ability. You guys got the will of the Necro, no? Which is you can't really be snared unless they've changed it. So the last time I played a blood decay here, I believe was like the last week before it went to beta when it was still alpha. So unless they really changed it, you guys felt the same. Blood decays doesn't have HP increase with Death Strike over healing. There have been some nerfs to self-healing, and then everybody got their active mitigation nerfed. Their active mitigation is now just plus armor, and that's gonna affect, I think, monks more than anyone, because monk stagger isn't super reliant on armor, so it's kind of like it you know, it's not gonna scale super well with them. but it's not going to be a super game breaker for them either. Alright, so for this boss, what happens is he summons all these mushrooms around the edge of the arena, right? Now these mushrooms eventually are going to blow up and are going to cause like all of these projectiles to kind of like come lash out. So what I want to do is aim his shockwave, which he does every now and then, towards the outside mushrooms, but he's not going to cast it anymore. There it is. All those mushrooms are going to blow up, so the more mushrooms you have, the more of those little orbs you're going to get. And in the middle of that, in the middle of those things coming out, he is going to also do another shockwave. So you can't like face the rest of your group. You have to be really conscious of how you do that. So the next shockwave, I'm going to want it to hit these mushrooms back here. There's the shockwave. There it is, hitting the mushrooms behind me. So I'm trying to clear up some space. I think this actually might be the best spot to stand in. So there it is. There's just a lot of nonsense on the ground. Nice. Nice. Is that an upgrade? Oh no, I think, let's see. Is it? It's better secondary stats. It's better haste. I'll keep it for now. I'll just keep that. This guy's probably gonna get pulled. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been in a pull of this boss where this guy doesn't. They don't get pulled together. Feel like you cover way more weaknesses when you have class variety, especially in the healers. Yeah. Also having different types of cooldowns is helpful for raids. Every now and then you encounter a boss fight where, like, let's say Progression Sisters of the Moon, if you brought 3 healing druids with Trank, that fight became way easier. But that's not how most fights are. If you, by the way guys, if you guys mount up and shroud with a rogue, you guys can get past all this trash. You just shroud right here. Oh man, we got this guy way in the back activated. He's got a maddening gaze. So his maddening gaze is a frontal cone that fears. Alright, let's just come over here and do this. He'll come back. He'll come over here. As long as he doesn't fear me. But even then, we got Zerker Rage. Now you've been playing your Monk. Priest is the only healer you haven't really played in endgame setting, Frog. I've heard very, very good things about Disc Priest. That it's like a nice break from normal healing. So if you need something else, I don't know how much Brittany disc heals or not. But yeah, I've heard that it's very, very fun. In comparison to like the way healers normally are, it's like this is a really nice break from traditional healing. So yeah, these guys. The last boss is interesting. The last boss has a ton of adds. He summons different types of adds in Heroic. He summons these spores that have 1 HP, and when you hit them or when they die, they drop a pool of like goo on the ground. You can't really stand in it. So what this does is there's a ton of AoE damage going out the whole fight. Tons of it. So what I can do is tab target, kill them, and proc Victory Rush and try to heal myself a lot. But this boss fight is really difficult. He summons like these other adds that every time you kill him, I believe he loses 10% HP. Alright, let's do it. Sorry guys, I'll catch up with chat right now. I'm sorry about that. It's been this run has been very hectic, very fast. I like it, getting it done fast. Okay, so you need to stand on that cleansing light while you're fighting this boss. There's a constant stacks going out. This thing right here. There's one of the ads. Here's another one. This one's not being targeted right now, so let me pick this up. The NPC in this boss, this like Titan looking guy, he's gonna help you kill the ads. He's always gonna target one of them. Those are the spores that have 1% HP, so I can proc that Victory Rush. Let me show you guys. See that? Like that's very nice. I don't think it's meant to work that way because not every tank is getting like Victory Rush, But it helps me. It helps me offset things. Trying to maintain decent uptime on that that bolster. Oh, we all need to stand on this cleansing light. It makes all of our stacks go away. So this is like one of the most important things, because or else you're just gonna get more and more stacks and eventually you'll just die. So yeah, every time you kill one of the blood visages, you get that 10% damage on the boss. I need to get another victory rush. This is the only fight where protection warriors are going to be amazing, because we get victory rush. Nice! I can't say I've ever one-shot that boss. I didn't get anything out of it though. Feels bad, man, but wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. That constant victory rush keeps you going. It's like having a really good defensive cooldown. And those spores only spawn on heroic mode, so that's a heroic only mechanic. My clickbait thumbnails. What are you talking about, Glocked? I'm running heroics, and then there is going to be raid testing at 1 p.m. So in half an hour, we have raid testing. The first round of raid testing is going to be this guy. Yeah, the boss we tested first, and then the second hour is going to be the last boss of the dungeon of the raid. Sorry. Oh man, is this like a Yogg-Saron thing where he's just chilling in the middle and he's spawning like these damn things everywhere? I actually haven't read on him. Oh, that's a lot of things. That's the TLDR. Catching up, guys. Thank you for the answer, man. You got into Prot Warriors thanks to me. Thank you, Praise. I'm glad you got into Prot Warriors. Right now, we're still not great. If we get a few like global cooldown changes and a few rage adjustments, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We won't be great, but then again, we weren't like the most amazing tank in Legion. So we'll be in a good place if they change like 2 things. I recently posted a video praise of everything that's like really wrong with the Prot Warrior. It's called something like Prot Warriors Feel Clunky or something like that. I posted it like 4 or 5 days ago, and you know, that's my honest suggestion to Blizzard. Are you under geared, or were those bleeds supposed to deal that much damage? Those bleeds are supposed to deal that much damage. Heroic drops item level 325. I am 323 right now, so not really like under geared. I'm under geared by 2 levels, I guess, of what things are dropping. They got rid of Wraithwalk? What? Decays feels slow, still strong, but with global cooldown stuff, he's been saying that people were waiting forever for runes. But I feel like the global cooldown thing is going to be for everyone. I think the only thing that Blood Decays might want to do with the global cooldown is like if you run Rune Tap, Blood Tap, that might be the only thing. But Death Strike always incurred a global, Blood Strike always incurred a global. I don't remember if Blood Boil incurred a global. Blood Drinker did. So there's a few things that always incur that global. The only thing is I think with Blood Decays, it may be secondary stats a little bit more, because there's not like a whole lot of things that I can think of off the top of my head where a Blood Decay was going to get super affected by that. You really dig Holy Priest healing, Brittany? Nice. See, 120. Yeah, Brogan, 120 and heroic geared. You hope they don't homogenize the tanks too much? I hope so. I hope they don't do that either. you're wanting to play WoW again, Banestar, thinking about playing a warrior, but you like tanking, should you pick a different tank for BfA? Right now, Bane, I think if you're in the beta, you can try out every tank, but if you're not in the beta, I'd say hold off. If you have Legion, level up a warrior, that's fine, but we have like 2-3 more months before before the BfA goes live. If they change, they just need to change a few very minor things. We're not that far off from being good. Not being great, not being amazing. We're not that far off from being good. So hopefully they change a few things. Is Prop feeling better now? I need another victory rush. Guess they didn't fix anything. Appa, not so far. Not yet. This thing is being a nightmare. That's why you were thinking about leveling up a Blood Decay? Yeah, Blood Decays are still going to be strong, especially for Mythic Plus. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Decays only feel slow because you don't have enough haste, yeah. Yeah, I think DK is going to be a little bit more unaffected by that. Let's do another Heroic, and then we have raid testing in 30 minutes. Death Stat Advance and Wraithwalk can be talented. Last stat, yeah. Oh, Wraithwalk has to be a talent now? Feels bad. Rune Regen sucks due to haste lacking in gear. Yeah, I think it is really, really lacking in Battle for Azeroth right now, and the developers haven't said anything about this. There hasn't been like a Q&A about this. Azerite gear only has primary stats. Azerite gear just has armor, stamina, and your primary. Agility, intel, strength. So Azerite gear is in the 3 most heavily weighted slots, and it only has primary stats. So trying to hit certain haste caps, certain crit caps, certain versatility, mastery, whatever, is really difficult in the game right now. Like this section right here is all of my alternative gear for when we do raid testing. I can scale up my secondary stats a little bit better. This is all super haste heavy. And then something else is that I have a helmet like this. Like this one dropped from a world quest for me. Since it's not Azerite infused, it has secondary stats. So I'm running this helmet because I want that haste. That haste is really nice. It's also got mastery and verse. So like this, I have another one that is Azerite infused with a higher item level, but I'm not crazy about it. I'm not crazy about it. I would really prefer it if Azerite gear had those secondary stats. They could even do the secondary stats be a random roll. Like you're guaranteed getting this piece of Azerite gear, but it might have crit verse, and you know you want haste mastery, so you go and you farm it out. You know that's one way of getting us to farm for gear that we know we're gonna get. You know they've said that Azerite gear can't Titan Forge or Warforge. That's fine. Just give me a place where I can go farm it for sure, and then I don't mind farming out the one that has haste mastery. It might take a little bit, it might add a little bit of frustration, but I'll keep going back to that content. I'll keep doing that content. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish this dungeon just because it is glitched for the last boss. So we'll clear as much as we can, and then we'll jump into raid testing at like 12:45. We've got like 15 minutes. Let's do it. Also, passive cleave aggro is a lot worse right now than it is in live or anything. Even just hitting like thunderclaps and revenges doesn't seem to generate as much threat as it does in live. So every now and then, like, things are slipping by, and I'm not really like hitting things a lot less or something. It doesn't have to do with like the global cooldown change. It's just if I'm not actively targeting the mob and passively cleaving them, it seems like they do a lot less aggro. Let's pull these guys. Every group I've been in always pulls these guys mid-boss, so I just pull them now. I just pull them full. Wraithwalk shouldn't be a talent. That's inhumane. Oh man, it's kind of, look, I feel for you because for some reason they got rid of Ignore Pain for warriors and they replaced it with Bolster, and Bolster is a talent. It's like, you remove something that was baseline mitigation. You gave me a replacement for my baseline mitigation, but the replacement you gave me is now a talent? It's not an option. You removed the mitigation for me. I need it back. Like, this isn't a real choice. This is the appearance of a choice. Like, you wanna pretend like you're like, you see, you don't have to. It's like, no. You got rid of this. I need it. This is the one thing that kept me alive all of the last expansion. Give it back to me. So I feel for you guys. I feel for Blood Decays. All of these ads, this is a heroic only mechanic, all these ads. Gotta get away from the person that has that upheaval, because that's what happens. The Sand Queen comes up from underneath them and murders them. So gotta be aware of that. Oof. Oh, our healer left halfway through this. Oh, the healer died for that upheaval. So you guys saw that upheaval hit the healer. The healer died and instantly left. Didn't even, like, nothing. Not gonna wait for anything to kind of happen again. I don't know if we were gonna even be able to kill this boss. I doubt it. We only have 2 people alive now. No healer. 10,000 HP left, and he's about to one-shot this guy right here. Bam! Oh, he didn't get one shot? Yeah. Healer left. Healer rage quit. This isn't a game, Blizzard. I need my mitigation. What's up, Admiral? How you doing, man? Long time. Long time. If things stay that way with the warrior, I just go full Blood Decay and think of another off-main tank. As of right now, I am going to level up a warrior and a Vengeance Demon Hunter. That is the plan. Let's find another healer. We've got like 10 minutes before we start doing the raid testing setup. They take our mitigation, but they'll never take our freedom. Damn straight. It's just, guys, you don't understand it. You know, we have class fantasy we have to worry about nowadays, right? And so with class fantasy, warriors are very dependent on rage. You need rage to do all of your abilities. Since we want to extend that class fantasy and make it feel better for you, we want the player of a warrior to also rage. And the only way that you are properly going to feel like a warrior is if you're also constantly raging all the time while playing a warrior. So if you're not constantly pissed off and raged and angry, then I'm doing something wrong. Fury Warrior and Blood Decay. Oh, for your mains, arms right now is really nice, guys. I've been playing arms a decent amount. Like every now and then I'll just be like, I don't ever want to tank the mother load ever again. The mother load is that I'm already like, I'm over this. I'm done with the mother load. This needs to stop. So if I ever queue up for the mother load, I do it as a DPSer. There's just, and it has nothing to do with like how warriors are right now. The mother load is just a place where everybody's gonna body pull all of the things all of the time. That's it. That's all it is. Like, it doesn't matter unless you have like a pre-made group where everybody knows all the pulls or something. Right now, the mother load is just ninja pulls constantly, and so it can wear on you. It can wear on your sanity. Especially since my warrior can't really handle doing like 3 or 4 pulls at once. And that's what it seems to be right now. It's like just constantly a bunch of pulls. I did step out of the group for that. You guys saw me heroic leap there. That was so that I could get away from the group so that upheaval didn't hit anyone. Oh man, this is way too many ads. And since we're missing like we're missing one person. So one of the DPSers went heals, and we're missing one person. So it's like, doesn't feel great, the fact that this boss fight is just lasting more than it should, just because, you know, we're missing some people, just because our previous healer rage quit. Oh no, we've got the ads. Oh god, oh god. Alright guys, we need to pop last stand. We've got all of these ads on us. I don't think we can even kill these ads. Now that the boss is dead, these ads are going to be the death of me. Oh no, rooted! Rooted, leave me alone! Oh no, oh no, oh no, there it is. Yeah, those ads, that was a lot of ads. Oh hey, we're right here. We can go in and die again. My Taran charge isn't ready yet. Oh nice, I got a bunch of victory rush procs. Honestly, Death Advance is better than a Wraith Walk. Well, it's different. It's different. Death's Advance is going to be better for like Mythic Plus, where there's a few things that are going to snare you and hold you back and try to stop you. But when you're doing when you're doing raiding, getting into position is going to be the go-to thing. So getting into position is being hindered a little bit by the new having a lack of Wraith Walk. Is this punishment for when people mocked brew monks when guard was taken away? Yes. You're thinking of leveling a demon hunter just to help farm transmog for your monk? Yeah, man. You don't even need to level them up. Like, you make a demon hunter right now, and you can farm everything before WoD. Just by, you create them, you go through like the 30-minute tutorial level of them, and then you're level, what, 98, 100? You're level 100, and you can farm everything except for WoD content. Like, it takes 30 minutes. 30 minutes to have someone that can farm all of the old world leather for you. You hate arms? Oh man. Oh man. Fury to me is like, look, Blizzard, whenever you bring back single-minded Fury, let me know and I'll go Fury again. Or give me the option. Give me the option to go single-minded Fury. But you can't. You can dual wield one-handed weapons, but then a lot of the abilities, even right now in the BfA beta, are like, no, you need a two-handed weapon to cast that. And it's like, I just want single-minded Fury again. Please? Thanks, Frog. Thanks. I appreciate it, man. And Brittany. Thank you. Ignore pain. Oh, wait. Yeah. I can't do a damn thing. Oh, Crom is already setting up for the raid? Give me 1 second. Just got here. What did you miss? Not much, man. We've done a few heroics. This is the second heroic we do, and we've got someone who rage quit, and we're still we're still doing this. Look at this. No healers, man. No healers want to do heroics. I mean, you do have a certain item level requirement as well, so there's that. Not everybody has it right now. Oh man, my HP is getting nuked. I guess with the prot warrior, if you read a certain haste cap, Devastator build is going to stand out really well. Not necessarily Octis, and the reason for that is the Devastator build. Devastator doesn't give rage anymore. One of the biggest reasons why I love Devastator was its passive rage generation. Just the fact that every time you auto-attacked, you generated 5 rage. Devastator gives 0 rage now. Whether you have the talent or not, it doesn't matter. It gives 0 rage now. So Devastator builds aren't going to be as amazing as they once were. I'm not running Devastator right now. I'm not. With no secondary sights on Azerite gear, you have no idea. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about right now. It's like, I'm not running Azerite gear because well, leveling your Azerite neck, by the way, is a pain because islands aren't fully implemented yet, and islands are supposed to be a really good source of Azerite, but right now they don't really give Azerite. So islands are not fully done yet, so their reward isn't there. So yeah, certain things just kind of feel like they need that last little touch. So we'll see. I've got a lot of faith in Blizzard. You know, we've gone like, I think I've been playing this game for like 10 years now, on and off for a while, but you know, I've stuck with Blizzard this long. I can wait another, you know, 3 months to see what they do with BfA. Passive cleave. If we passive cleave that guy, he'll get picked up. Cool. No passive cleave. You think it's people that you think it's weird that people rage quit in beta? I agree. You played Fury before Titan's Grip was a thing. Good old days. Yeah, that's when I used to play Fury as well. I'm telling you, single-minded Fury was really good times for me. I really liked single-minded Fury. I am taking so much damage. What's my damage taken per second? 4.1k. It's not terrible. It's not great though. Gotta survive, guys. Gotta sing some BG, staying alive right here. Oh man, this was a really big pull. Oh, they got me. They were throwing rocks that each hit for 3k. God. Oh, more people are rage quitting now. We've only got 3 people in here now. All right. Oh, it's just me. I was about to type out to them that, like, hey, maybe people are leaving to do raid testing. I guess so, guys. Yeah, I really used to like single-minded Fury a lot, actually. When I created this warrior, the main reason for me creating this warrior was actually PvP. I had seen a lot of the Swifty warrior tricks and a lot of G-Force PvP videos, and I was like, I want to do those things, and that's what I wanted to do, so I created them for PvP. And then the easiest way to gear up was actually through tanking. The easiest way to level up as well, because I don't like questing. I don't like questing one bit. So dungeon crawling via tanking, and then I really started liking tanking. And then there was a guild that was like, we need a tank, and I was like, that's right here. It's me. And then I got it really into raid tanking. And ever since then, it was like a love affair, guys. World quest rewards for it are pretty screwy as far as reward value for Azerite. Yeah, you're telling me. I have a lot of pieces of glitch gear. A lot of pieces. Like, don't report me to Ian amount of pieces. Rage quitters have to test the various ways in which to rage quit too. I have a macro that just drops me out of the group immediately. So I'm going to head over to the raid testing guy. Also, you're going to need that shield block uptime too. The cooldown and duration nerfs are too much. Yes. The duration nerf got reverted. So the duration is fine, but the cooldown is... God, it's too much. Let me see. Duration is up to 6 seconds now. So it had gotten nerfed to like 4.5. But it got turned back around. But it is an 18-second recharge. Except that's with my haste. It says 16 seconds. But it's an 18-second recharge right now. It's too much. The new Priest Holy cooldown looks amazing. Have everyone 2 stacks of palm. Nice. You don't have arms on your bed of Shaman? Oh, you're rolling a Maghar Orc Shaman? Right now the Maghar Orcs are glitched, and for some reason, if you're Maghar and have male armor, your forearms don't show up. You just have, you have like from the elbow up and then hands. Alright, so the first boss we're going to be doing is Zek Boss. Wait, it is Zek Boss, right? Yeah, Zek boss. So this guy does like a frontal, big like frontal cleave called Void Lash. And then he also does, what was the other thing? Void Lash and Shatter. Oh, yeah. So Shatter is the one that we have to taunt off of Void Lash. I believe we can stack that up once. Strikes the target, inflicting 140,000 physical damage. It's alright, guys. I have like 100,000 health in raid gear. What an amazing glitch. Yeah, right now you just don't get forearms. It's like, no. You don't need those. Do you notice a difference with high mountain racials compared to my undead? Kyle, I use this racial a lot more. So this racial gives me different types of utility, when Will of the Forsaken is already baked into warriors, right? So Will of the Forsaken is Berserker Rage. They're one and the same. So I do use this one more, and I think it has more to do with the fact that I'm a warrior. If I wasn't a warrior, Will of the Forsaken would be used a little bit more. Like we have a dungeon, Ataldazar. This boss right here, this giant dinosaur boss, does a fear. Now, I can already break out of that fear because I'm a warrior. I can do it twice as much because I'm undead. But with other classes, the Will of the Forsaken would come in very handy for this. But yeah, there's a few cases where it comes in handy, but this one just adds more utility. This one also lets me, even if I'm snared, the Bull Rush doesn't get affected by the snare. So even if I'm snared, I'll still move like a certain amount of distance. So it works out a little bit better for warriors. Oh, hey. Can you... I wanted to see how I was going to scale already, because I have so much other gear here for that haste stacking. I'm at 13% currently, 12.5. So once we go into rate testing where I'm being scaled, I want to hit 20%, and I don't think it's crazy to think that I'll hit 20%. I think with the amount of gear I have and options, I'm going to scale up really well. But yeah, Kyle, I do use this racial a lot more just because it is mobility. It gives me that utility that I don't have. This Berserker Rage gives me utility for something, Will of the Forsaken already gives me the utility that Berserker Rage uses. So as a warrior, I think I get more out of Bull Rush than I do Will of the Forsaken. And as far as the passives go, you can't really tell. The passive for Undead is passive healing, Shadow Touch, Grave Touch, something like that. And then for High Mountain Tarn, it's 1% versatility. Right, isn't it? Yeah, Rugged Tenacity, reducing damage taken. Oh, here it is. Versatility by 1%. And then this one, you can't really tell. Gear is way better than like any of this will ever be. So these two things, not really a big deal. Versatility is sitting at 7%. It would be at 6% otherwise. Oh, but as far as World Quest rewards, let me show you guys. So before they fixed it, this most recent patch fixed World Quest. So now, like, when I go do a World Quest, let me see if I can show you guys. This ring has Versatility Mastery. That's what it has. So if you go do it, you get Verse Mastery. Before, it only said Stamina, and the secondary stats were given at random. So then when they did the change, when they did determine stats, some of the old stats and the new stats are now stuck on the rings. So I have rings like this. I have all 4 stats on this ring. All 4 stats on it. And then I have a helmet like this with 3 stats on it. I have, what's the other gear that I have for that? These boots have 3 stats on them. And I think that's it. Yeah. And then like this weapon has all 4 stats on it. So I have a lot of like really glitch gear that you shouldn't really be having. This one has 3 stats on it. This shield has all 4 stats on it. So haste mastery is still really, really good to the point where I'm going to ignore all these 4 stats. Teleport is up already? Teleport is up ahead of time? Ooh. Alright, let me join them on Discord. What's up? What's up, Crom? Alright, so let me equip my item level gear. So you guys remember my haste was 12.5%, right? I'm being scaled up to 325. I thought oh my god, they're making a scale to 355. It was 330 before. Okay. You guys ready for this? I'm going to go from what was 12.5% or 15% now being scaled up to 24% haste. Yes. How much does my HP change? Not that much. I drop 8k. Not that big of a deal for me. 8k for that much more haste? Yes, I will gladly take it. Let's do this because this guy has a ton of ads. Very nice. I don't know. I think maybe stuff like this cloak is being scaled and it's got a little bit less stamina on it. Oh, Azerite gear. Yeah, I have 1 less piece of Azerite gear, and that scales better for primary stats. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go. Nice! Got that 24% haste. I'm digging that. Let's keep that bug, please. No, it's not up anymore. The world quest bug, the gear bug, doesn't exist anymore. I wonder if we have to go activate the boss. What do you guys think of the Mag'har Orc racials? It's the on use is like a random secondary stat, right? It's just a buff. And then I can't remember the other. What's the other Mag'har Orc racial? One of them is a plus buff, and then I forget where the other one is. My gear, I shouldn't, yeah, I'm not gonna break anymore, so we're good. Yeah, I think we might have to like click the Titan panel. Alright, so first boss is Zek boss. First one is this guy, and then right now it's currently 5 minutes before 1 p.m. or 6. And in an hour, we're going to do the last boss of the raid. Alright. Invoke the spirits of the ancestor, random secondary stat. Mounted speed reduces the duration of poisons, and pet health by 10%. They're okay. So, yeah, the increasing pet health is really weird because ever since they've done the change where pets take like 90% reduced damage from passive AoE cleave, you don't really have an issue with pets dying unless the pet is active tank, unless your pet has growl and it's active tanking. So like the whole pet health thing doesn't seem like it'll affect that many things. I don't play a demonology warlock, but when they sacrifice their pets, I don't think the buff they get is deterministic on the health pool of the pets. I think it's more deterministic on how many pets they have. And I don't even think that's how the new demo locks play. So yeah, the reducing duration of poison, diseases, and curses by 10% is okay. I think in raid settings, that's going to mean 1 less tick. So, I mean, it'll help for progression, for sure. Not like a crazy amount, but it'll help. And then mounted speed is okay. It's the opposite of the dwarf one, right? Dwarf is increased run speed indoors. That one's mountain speed outside. Ancestral Call is nice, though. And they did say yesterday that they are removing... it's just called Shatter. Yeah, so the Ancestral Call is nice, and they are removing racials off of the global cooldown later. Also, right now, you guys see over here, can you guys see that trinket? Yeah, right above my head, right above Intimidating Shout, there's a trinket on use, and that is on the global cooldown. And I made a rant video about this. And then yesterday they tweeted that they are going to remove trinkets off of the global cooldown. So like I made a rant video about it and I was like, trinkets on the global is terrible, this needs to be removed. And then they said, yeah, no, it's going to be removed like 10 minutes after I finished recording my audio. What are my talent points currently as well? These don't matter. Rumbling Earth might be okay. Oh, whoa, whoa. Blizzard is trolling right now. They're just like, yeah, let's spawn all of this raid trash on top of their heads. You guys think they're gonna notice? Shh, don't tell them. Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Let's just drop all of these things right on top of their heads. Oh no! Oh no! I got the mini stun on their Mind Flays, guys. That's the new orc. That's the High Mountain Tauren coming into play. Oh, so this much haste does feel good, though. I'm not gonna lie, it does feel good. Blizz is a befuddler, dude. Rant more about warriors so they fix things. I'm trying. I've never done a whole rant video where I talk about how I feel a class is broken, but I did it with warriors, guys. I'm trying. What instance ID are they in? 32? Okay, drop all of the trash mobs in that instance ID. Let's go, let's go. Oh no, and the boss is over there? Wait, what? That's not the regular boss. That's a different named boss too. Guys, we're slowly getting all this trash down. I'm telling you, this trash, we're gonna get BOE epics off of this. I know it. Ugh, man. So much trash jumping around. What's up, Chaos? How you doing, man? Pranked by Blizzard? Dude. This is terrible. They're like, let's open up the portal. Once everybody ports in, once you see like 60% of groups lined up, ready to pull, and they're all like, where are the mobs? As soon as you hear them say, where are the mobs? Drop them on their head. Or if one of the tanks is streaming, when they're busy like talking about something else, looking at a different screen, drop all the mobs on their head. Okay, how was damage taken? Oh, I took a lot of damage. I was taking 7k per second. Oof. Is this isn't it? Did they change the boss? No, right? No, 3.6 mil? No, it's not a boss. You would laugh if it was just ATB and Taurus Argus as the boss we're testing. They saw my video I sent them. I hope so, man. I hope they change a few things with warriors. Breaking my warriors. This guy's not a boss. We can pull him. I wonder if this guy makes the boss spawn, though. I just told everybody that it's not a boss, so he's not. His HP is dropping really, really fast. The new Weakauras, look at that. Shield block glows whenever you have enough rage for it, which is like infinity rage, right? That's how much rage it costs. Too much rage, man. Too much rage. That's the boss. They just need to scale him better. That's it, guys. What'd you guys get for loot? Did anybody get tier set? Oh, wait. Tier set's not a thing. You were going to tag the devs in the tweet, but you figured that was bad taste. I tagged the devs in it. I tweeted it out to them, and I tagged Ian and the devs. We're missing this guy. Crab Bums. Hey, Crab Bums. Where are you, my friend? Okay, so this boss. We need to tag him. Like, we can tag him where he stands. He's going to spawn like 1,000,003 ads at one point that all need to be nuked down. And then he's got like this this like ring around him that blows up, but it's got different distances, so you need to find like the gap, and that's where you need to stand in. How much rage is shield block? 40 rage, and they nerfed the amount of rage we generate too. So in order to get shield block up, I need to invest 3 global cooldowns into 1 shield block. So like the first hit I'm gonna take of anything is unmitigated. It's just a hit to the face. Tag Lore, say, hey, remember the good days when you were one of us? I don't think he remembers anymore. I'm gonna tag him and tweet a picture of him back when he used to do the weekly marmot, and I'm like, remember? Remember? Actually, if I can find a video where Lore is saying that protection... Actually, did Lore play Protection Warrior? Because I know Ciderhelm did. Lore was in the guild. Ciderhelm's wife played Holy Priest or Healing Priest. I think it was Holy. But I don't remember Lore being a warrior. I don't know what Lore played actually. Yeah, let's summon Crab. Crab, get over here, man. Did we get it? Less rage and more cost. That's Ouchie. Yep. Less rage, more cost, and our shield block recharges slower as well. So less uptime. just a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. Why is it useful? Because it's cheap, because we can have it up pretty damn well, and we have more than enough rage to use it all the time. They're like, okay, let's change all those things by a little bit. Let's nerf each one of those things by like 10 to 20%. All 3 things? Yeah. Just each individual option. Lore has a shaman, if Q&As are to be believed. Wait, so Ian and Lore are both shamans? This is rigged. This is rigged. When WoW Classic comes out, if they have anything to do with WoW Classic, enhancement shamans are still going to be crazy. We can probably get a poll going. I don't know where Crab is. We had this combo the other day. We did. So they wanted to make you hardest to play. Oh, man. I hope not. My transmog's all messed up doing all this haste gear. Okay, so we can go with a pull. Oh, he's here. Last guy's here. Okay. So let's do a pull. See how it goes. You remember when Ian was in Elitist Jerks? He still is, man. He's pushing Mythic Argus right now. I don't think he's down to Mythic Argus yet, but Ian is still in Elitist Jerks. He's I don't know if he's the GM, but I know he's in there. Still raids, still does Mythic raiding content as a Resto Shaman as long as this expansion goes. I don't know if he's gonna switch specs or anything, but yeah, no, he's still I forget his name. Where did Crom go? Crom? I think he's AFK. let's get a pull in. I'll let you tank first. I'll let you pick him up, and then we can't stack on top of each other because of the void thingy. So I'll taunt off of your shatter. Weakauras has been blocked. Okay, that's fine. There are ads when he starts doing the AoE around him. He'll start summoning ads. Yeah, as best as we can. There's a ton of them, so I don't know if we can 100% pick them up, but yeah, it's just they just need to get nuked. They're non-elites, I believe. Oh. Alright. Let's do this. No. I can't set focus because of Weakauras? That's really weird. Let me do this. Okay, never mind. We're pulling. Alright, so Crom is going to be getting debuffs. There's a Void Lash, which is a frontal, like, big old cleave. And then there's a Shatter. Okay. And then there's a Void Lash on me. That's fine. I can live this. It's fine. It's fine. I can survive. It's fine. No, I'm okay. There's a Surging Darkness, which I believe is when we start having that AoE around him. So let me get the hell out of here. Oh! 168,000. Okay. Got it. I thought maybe we could outrun it and go out to the edges. No. Oh, they made it a lot better. Look at that. It's more clear. Okay. So if you guys remember last time, the circle was like, it didn't have clear defined lines. It was really blurry textures. It's very clear now. Okay. That's a lot better. Perfect. Fort buff. How nice. It is nice. It's nice getting like all the things. Look at this. Look at this. I'm buffing people. Feels good, man. Okay. Let's eat some buff food, even though it doesn't scale up and it's gonna be terrible, and I'm gonna get like 7 crit rating off of it. But hey, look, I have haste, +7 haste. I picked up enchanting. I'm enchanting 27. Okay, what's this buff? Critical strike +14. That's what they gave me. Prot warrior, yeah, crit food. That's what you need in your life. All right, let's get another pull going. I think we're good to go. Yeah, we should be good. I view Ian as more of a goon squad guy. Yeah, man, he's grinding out Mythic Argus right now. Why tank when you can be a buff bot? That's it. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit in a corner and just do this. And I'm like, all right, guys, yeah. Phase 2, yeah. Make sure pick up the ads. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, while we get the hang of it, we can pop Lust to push phases a little bit faster. All right, Crom, on your pull. Yeah, no, the DK decided he popped army and he wanted to pull. That's cool. Alright, so I've got a full rage bar for when I go in. Here's the Void Lash, here's the Shatter. Gotta taunt off there because or else he'll die. Alright, and then we're going to be pushing this Surging Darkness right here. Okay, so what I got to do now is find the safe zone. Outside, outside. Wait, no. It was inside all along. I made it. I made it. Inside again. I made it just because I'm a High Mountain Tauren. That's it. That's the only reason I made it. Here's the Void Lash. And then I'm going to get Shattered right now. Alright, there's the Crom taunt. Perfect. He's going to get... Whoa, the camera. The camera breaking. Wait, is Crom... Oh, Crom only has Void Lash. Oh! A lot of our... No, actually, only one of our healers is dead. Here's the ads. Pick up ads. It's not as many ads as I remember. Could be because people are dead. They do target people, though. Like, there's nothing I can do about taunting them or anything like that. There's that. There's the Shatter. Crom is going to go down to that. Yeah. We've got the I-Beam, which is happening on my side. Oh, no! Alright, so we all have to run in for that Surging Darkness. It looks like It looks like stacking on the boss is the first one all the time. We lost like half the people on that one. Yeah, I can call it out if you guys want, but I think inside is the go-to in the beginning. Befuddled is playing bad hacks. Oh, I'm playing a bard? I thought you meant bad. Yeah, I'm playing a bard. I'm just gonna be singing to people. But as a warrior, I don't sing. I'm just, it's more like screamo. I'm just constantly yelling because I'm full of rage. A DK with grasp would work for the ads. No, yes, but you grasp and then immediately they're gonna start splitting up. Can we get a fort buff, please? Nice, look at that fort. Can we get Mark of the Wild? Oh wait, that's not in yet. Have to stack and kite the ads. They're non-tauntable, yes. Yeah, so once we make it through like the void phase on the ground, all of the ads spawn. Those ads have no aggro table. So you guys want to try to stack and just nuke them down. Just cleave them. If you can stack on the boss's butt and just cleave them all, that'd be best for everyone. Also, save lust for that part. Alright, Crom, on your pull. The DK is going to pull again. Look at this. Yep. Doesn't matter. Crom was counting down the pull timer. He was on 3. And the DK was like, nah. Is Prot Warrior feeling better? Been watching your vids? Planning to play a Prot Warrior? Are you nervous about them? Tim, as of this moment, they're not amazing. They feel a little bit better as like time goes on. Like right now, I have 24% haste because I'm stacking like just haste gear. And they're okay. It's not fixed yet by any means. Everybody run in. Everybody run in. It's not better. It's not completely fixed, but yeah, it's not like the most terrible thing right now. It does get a little bit better, but I still very firmly think that they need to change our rage generation, or actually our rage spending, and bolster off the global. Like if I could pick 2 things to change. Oof. I wasn't ready for that shatter. Shatter hit me for 98k. Yeah, that shatter is gonna be a pretty big issue. Okay, everybody stack on the boss's butt. Everybody. And cleave. Alright, so yeah, if I could change 2 things that I really want to change on Prot Warriors at this very moment, it's make my rage things cost less. So make my shield block go back to like 25. And alright, so we've got the eye. The eye is casting on the left. Yeah, I'm gonna go down to that. Just going down to regular. So you guys can see the rings. The first one is in the middle, but if it looks like second phase is gonna be out like mid. The second time the first ring was like middle out. But yeah, Tim, it isn't. Warriors aren't completely unplayable right now, but comparison to all of the other tanks, we're nowhere near where they are. That's the thing, right? When Blizzard is going to be making different instances, different raid bosses, when Blizzard is doing these developments and testing, they are testing for everybody. So they're going to tune it to the average of everybody, and right now Warriors are below average by a decent margin. So hold off on maining a Prot Warrior for this very moment. We've got another 3 months, so hopefully they fix it. Now you need an add-on that plays the intro from Down with the Sickness every time you battle shout. Jan, that is clever, man. That is clever. I think I need that too. I like that. You're hyped to do this boss with your DK? Just the grips, the AoE grips on top of a DND? Yeah. Hopefully they fix it, or you may have to stay Demon Hunter. Yeah, I hope so too, man. I don't know. No, we're scaled to item level 355. I'm sure it'll get higher. Alright. DK's popping. Let's go. As soon as that DK army goes out, it's like, I already know. Alright, let me just max out my rage. Oof, my aggro's going up there too. There's a Void Lash and then the Shatter. Alright, so in order to survive a Void Lash Shatter combo, you really need to be ready for it. So Void Lash is completely magic damage, while Shatter is completely physical. Everybody in, everybody in. It's middle, it's middle, it's middle. Yeah, I guess it's random. That camera breaking, and then right in the middle. Okay, everybody, people are getting better at this, but we still have some people completely like failing to the mechanics. Let me pop. Oof, that Shatter. I popped shield wall, but like half a second too late. That was my mess up on that Shatter. I'm very lucky I survived. Everybody stack on the boss, stack on the boss. We gotta just cleave. Just cleave all the things. I have to be ready to taunt off in about 10 seconds or so. So there's a Void Lash. We're gonna get the Shatter right after. Cthulhu's Eye Beam is going to be targeted on this person right here, and that person needs to run out of the group just like that. Perfect. And then there's the Surging Darkness. Let's get the hell out of here. I'm about to get shattered right now, and my HP is lacking. So Void Lash Shatter, let's see. I'm not looking forward to the Void Lash Shatter combo. I hope Shatter is blockable, because that's all I got right now, guys. Oh, there's big ads back there. Yeah, so Chrom went to go pick those up. Here's a Void Lash, followed by the Shatter. I'm gonna get destroyed. I don't have the HP for this. Yep. Yeah. I didn't have a cooldown ready. My last stand had like 4 seconds cooldown. The ad got CC'd. What HP are we sitting at? Oof. Like 60%, 50, 60%. So there's passive like AoE cleave here. Here's a Surging Darkness. Oh, those guys are okay. So let's see why those guys. I'm assuming stage 2. Yeah, we hit stage 2. Not bad. Yogg-Saron corrupts the target, doing shadow damage and forms a cloud. Cloud is going to drift throughout the area and will boil if an enemy strays too close, summoning a guardian. Oh. So that guardian got spawned because of the cloud. Alright, let's go over here. And then these guys get spawned. Oh, it doesn't say why. 70% summoning Yogg-Saron and replicating servants. Caster binds itself, being for. Oh, okay. So you can't snare, but you can like completely CC. It's interesting. And you just gotta nuke him down. Not bad. So this whole cloud thing, not terrible. And then stage 3 starts at 40%. Hey, we were almost there, actually. Not a bad attempt. I actually haven't looked anything into the last boss. Let's see, what does the last boss do? Position Dark Young. Which one's Dark Young? Oh, okay. To maximize the effect of Dark Bargain. Increasing damage taken, healing done, and damage done. Within 10 yards of the caster. Any player reaching 2 stacks becomes unwilling thrall, attacking their allies until they're slain. Coordinate with your co-tank to manage corruption. Melee. This affects stacks. Corrupt. Oh, okay. So this is reset every time. Remember to stand near the victim of a blood feast. After 10 seconds, player within 8 yards have their applications of putrid blood reset, and a horror respawn to reset your stacks of putrid blood. What? Face away when he casts. Oh, all right. I know who pulled. Person who died. Alright, there's the Void Lash. We're going to get the Shatter immediately after, and then we'll taunt off. There's the Void Lash on me. It reduces healing by 50%, so Void Lash feels bad, man, but not much we can do about it. There's a Surging Darkness. Let's watch, let's watch. Okay, over here. Alright, let's see, where do we go next? In the middle? Up in the middle, in the middle. And then we're gonna have like the true like center next. Yeah, okay. Not too bad. I'm about to get that there's a Void Lash. Oof. There was some DPS standing on top of me, guys. Why am I getting destroyed every time? Hey, Crom has like 20,000 more HP than me. I wonder if that's because of Azerite gear. I gotta try it out. Everybody stack on the boss, stack on the boss. That 20,000 HP is making a difference, so I may just have to do Azerite gear. There's a Void Lash on Crom. We're gonna have the Shatter soon, yeah. Oh, we already lost a ton of people. Surging Darkness. Stack on the tank. I mean, right on the boss. Yeah, everybody's dead. So the people that get that, like, swirl like that guy did, he needs to run out. I don't know if he actually cleaved anyone. There was a lot of people that were dead anyway. But we need to start pushing a little bit more. Let me equip some Azerite gear. So let me see. I have 108,000 right now, right? 116. Okay, so Azerite gear scales like really, really well. Do I have any good helmets? 305. Hey, this piece of gear that I have that's not Azerite gear scales really well too. So it was just the chest piece that was holding me back. Got it. Is anything like this holding me back? No. Shield? No. Everything else is scaling well. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this one, and 21. I can't pick that last talent point because the Azerite neck isn't scaling. Oh, by the way, they updated the neck of Azeroth, the Heart of Azeroth. It now has main stat too. So it used to have only secondary stat and like stamina, I think. It now has main stat. So that's cool. Alright, so I'm feeling a lot better with extra HP that I just got. We're tied up. Oh, Crom, I got more than you now. Can we get a fort buff, please? Thank you. Alright, we can get a pull. Alright. So, generate all the rage. And then Avatar should come off cooldown by the time the ads come up. So we should be good on that respect. Alright, so again, Void Lash. And then Shatter. And then we'll taunt. And then the Void Lash hits me. I can spell reflect that one. That's shadow damage. And then we're going to get the Aoe phase now. Everybody out, everybody out. Back in. All the way in, all the way in. Let me pop that shield wall. Okay, so that's the proper way of taking the Void Lash and the Shatter. Spell Reflect for one, Physical Mitigation for the other. Once we get the Eye of Cthulhu out, we're going to get the ads up. Everybody stack on the back of the boss. Stack on the back. Cleave, cleave. Nice. Oh, we're all-stars this time. Alright, Void Lash and then a Shatter. Crumb, I think we're gonna get ads soon. Ads in the back soon. Alright guys, get ready. In, everybody in. Out, and we're gonna slowly move out, I believe, for the next one. Out, out, out. All the ads, everybody nuke the ads. Can I get a taunt? Taunt, Crom, please. Oof, I can't receive any healing. Healing reduced by 100% because I took 2 Void Lashes. Feels bad, man. Got it. We survived, though. We survived. That rallying cry is the only reason why I'm alive. This guy. Let me taunt this guy. This guy can be tanked. What? What killed you guys? What's on the recap? Shadow Nova is what killed them. That went out before the explosion went out. Oh, wrong boss. Shadow Nova. It was this guy. Oh, self-destructs. Yeah, the Guardian blows up. Okay. Oh man, I don't know if I can say it. Matiaj? Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. If I'm completely butchering your name, I apologize. You can completely correct me in the live conversation we have going in the stream, man. I am not. Do I even have any good flasks? Nope. Fall damage, movement speed. Yeah, no. So for Void Lash, I make sure I pop Spell Reflect, and then for Shatter, I try to do 1 physical mitigator, whether it's Demo Shout, Last Stand, Shield Wall, something like that. But that Void Lash, I do Spell Reflect, and I follow it up with a Victory Rush if I have it. Shatter can't be blocked? I don't think so. Let me see. Shatter, Zek Boss, Shatter. Whoa. I don't know how to work details. Yeah, I don't know how to see details. But I don't think it can be blocked. Oh, block. Okay, maybe I'll see it there. Alright, again, I'll pop Avatar. It'll be back up for when the ads come back up. Either way, with Shatter and blocking, we don't have Neltharian's Fury, so there's no guaranteed block in the game anymore. So that's like... I really like... I think I'm one of the very few people that really like Neltharian's Fury. A guaranteed block is a lot of mitigation. I don't think people realize that how much a guaranteed critical block is. That's 60% of the damage blocked. So yeah, I really liked it, but now there's no guaranteed way. Everybody in, everybody in. We're gonna run in again. Everybody in, everybody in. I think I saw one person outside. It might be a okay. Let me just pop some cooldowns. There it is. Oof. Alright, that we're gonna get all of the ads right now as well. By the way, the last person that subscribed, thank you, I appreciate it. Can't really tab out and see your name right now. Everybody stack on the boss. Alright, so we pop Avatar because that's the one way I can do a ton of cleave damage, and that's one Thunderclap every other cooldown. My Thunderclap also does double damage because of one of my talent points. So we've got a lot of cool things going for us with that. There's the Void Lash, and there's the Shatter. Get ready, get ready. Everybody in, everybody in. We're gonna slowly run out. Slowly out, slowly out. Alright, that's it. That's it for the this portion. We're gonna get the ads very soon. Ads up. If this thing goes out right now, if the lashes and the shatters go out right now, I'm gonna get destroyed. I want to eat more rage. Oh no, shatters going out. Rallying cry, it's on the global. Oh, no, it wasn't enough. Man, this is an uphill battle with this much damage. Feels bad, man. Okay, so these are the clouds of whatever it is, the clouds that spawn. If anyone runs into these clouds, they will spawn that giant ad that blows up when he dies. Alright, so we have clouds on the edges of the room. Nobody run into them. We gotta dodge here. We gotta dodge. Everybody in, all the way in, all the way in. Slowly move out, slowly move out. Has anyone got a B-res for Crom? Anyone? Somebody ran into one of the clouds. This ad right here, this Guardian, gonna kill us all. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. We're all dead anyway. This is, so you guys see in that second phase where we're all running out, how much damage is being done? It's insane. Let me see how much. I mean, our healers, I would say a good 8,000 is average. So we've got 2 healers overperforming, 2 healers underperforming. It's not terrible. This guy, oh, this guy is doing not that much. He did die really early, though. We've got another 20 minutes of this. Okay. In terms of deeps, what do we got? Let me do this. Can I move you up a little bit more? Just a little bit. And then let me actually hide and then move these meters down. Okay, now you guys can see damage done up at the top, healing done, damage taken. I'm taking more damage than Crom is. I'm taking more damage per second. Am I just like offsetting that with healing? I have 558 healing per second. Yeah. I believe Crom is probably running that, what is it called? This one? Yeah, Punish. Crackling Thunder. Crackling Thunder is actually a very good idea for this boss fight. Let me pick that up. Crackling Thunder, Rumbling Earth is going to put in more work this boss fight as well. I'm going to keep Impending Victory. It keeps me alive through that rotation. Priest represent. Some guy keeps asking for details, and I don't understand what he wants the DPS done, I assume. Taking away Neltharion's Fury and Ignore Pain, that's a lot of middle fingers to warriors. Yeah, everybody lost their artifact ability though, so I understand. Ours can't be an exception. But man, did I love Neltharion's Fury. Alright, we're about to get shattered. Yeah, I recover from the shatter by saving that Impending Victory, so it's not a bad combination. Get ready to move. Out, everybody out. Slowly move in. We're gonna move in again for this next. Oh man. Alright. There's a Void Lash, Spell Reflect, heal, and Last Stand. Oof. That thing, man, that combo hurts like hell. This is also heroic mode testing, by the way, guys. It's scaled up to 20 people. Oh, that's part of the reason why things are also like really destroying us. It's scaled to 20 people, and we've got... Actually, do we have 20? Oh, we do have 20. I thought each row was 5. Derp, derp, derp. Don't mind me, guys. Alright, so Void Lash, we're about to get the Shatter follow-up on that Void Lash. There it is. Let me taunt off. Let me Spell Reflect and heal up immediately after. There's the Eye Beam. That person needs to run the hell out. Oh, they're in the middle of the group. That person's... Yep. The person with the Eye Beam, you just killed the raid. We got all the ads in the back. Yeah, that one person with the Eye Beam cleaved 6 people. Cleaved 6 people. Just hey, these people deleted. I'm gonna get deleted right now too. I can't receive healing after this. Yep, there it is. Can't receive healing. I don't know who it was. If you get that purple arrow on top of your head, you have to run out. The person who did not run out successfully killed 6 people by themselves. Skada shows block damage so we can know it can't be blocked. Skada doesn't work in the beta, unfortunately. The only thing that works in the beta is details, which is what I have running. So yeah, there's no Skada. This is all I can do with details. Yeah, I can't actually see this. Damage per second. Block? No. Or 32% uptime on shield block. Yeah, not much I can see there. That kind of sucks. Call that mofo out? I did. I did. My details didn't tell me who it was, though. I wish I could have seen who it was. But I saw the Cascoa. It says Projectant of Cthulhu begins casting Eye Beam. And it doesn't say who it was. Because that person... Well, somebody left. Hey, that's fine. That person that left was... doing a little bit of healing per second. Very low amounts. You just notice it looks like the whole brain is showing on the back of its head. I think it is. Yeah, man, it is. Look at that. Got the whole brain. I feel like you can't tank if you're broken. Taken away, yeah. If you have some decent relics, you can get up to 80% critical block. Yeah, you can work it out that way as well. We have another 20 minutes of this boss testing. Just revive raid with Control Alt Delete. If I hit that twice really fast, does that help me? Is that kind of like hitting Alt F4 that gives you the God buff? It makes you a GM inside the game by hitting Alt F4. Is that what it is? This is making me want to play the beta. You should, Brittany. All this weekend, so tomorrow and Sunday, you can raid test. What is this? He's linking damage? Yeah, he's linking damage. Okay. All of tomorrow and Sunday, you can raid test normal Uldir. So right now, this is heroic, but you can raid test normal all weekend. And so I'm going to be doing a lot more testing, a lot more footage. 32% seems low. It is low. They nerfed the uptime of it by nerfing how slow it recharges. You don't like the brain? Dude, the brain, but it's like brain and twerking. Look at that. It's a little of both. What about your prot warrior in 5-man? Jakub, my prot warrior in 5-man, it's okay. Doesn't feel great, honestly. It feels very slow to get the ball rolling. So when you run into a group of mobs, you need to do a lot of things in order to get your mitigation up. Like, your mitigation is just missing for a while. You're basically just taking hits to the face until you get that shield block up. And then once you get shield block up, you need to get bolster up. Bolster and shield block put together, one is 40 rage, one is 20. You need 60 rage total. In order for you to get 60 rage, you need about, I'd say about 6 global cooldowns. So yeah, you're going to be 8 seconds into the pull, 9 seconds into the pull, and that's when you finally are feeling like you can mitigate properly. So it's not great. But once you start, like right now, my item level equipped, I think is 3. I'm getting scaled up. So I think my item level equipped is 323, and heroics drop 325s. Heroics feel okay. But trying to get geared up, so walking into a dungeon or a raid with that item level discrepancy is terrible. What's up, Brian? How you doing, man? Break your bones upon his body. Even if I'm not undead, I'm going to throw the elbows and shins, guys. You see someone with the fangs trinket, or the graphics are the same for the dog's trinket. What trinket? What trinket? The dog's trinket? Raid Legion. That's fine. That healer was pushing out really low numbers. We'll be okay. That's not what I want. And Taurus. Dog, trinkets, deeps. Oh, this one? Yeah. There's that same thing is being used. I thought I had it. I thought I had it somewhere. I guess not. Maybe I de-eat it. It's a world quest trinket. It just gives you like plus crit. Yeah, it's that same icon is being used again. What's up, Holy Explosive? Mehmet, yeah, man, I absolutely remember you. In fact, Mehmet, before the stream today, early this morning, I played Clash Royale. I was doing a clan war, and I fought someone who was named like Mehmet something. They had two, you know, like a first name, last name thing. And the first name, the very first portion of it was Mehmet. And I was like, I wonder if that's Mehmet from stream. That's kind of weird. How long roughly did it take me to get 120? 10 to 15 hours, depending on like how much you're going to be only doing questing. Questing is going to be a lot faster than like dungeon grinding and stuff. And every now and then I was spending time /AFK. Like, I don't know, making Weakauras or editing or something. So I would say 10 to 15 hours is going to be your level up experience. I expect them to increase it by the time the beta goes live. I think they just have it a little lower right now so that you can just hit max level and raid test a lot of do raid testing, do island testing. Islands don't unlock till level 115. Everybody ready? Out. Slowly in. We're gonna go all the way into the next one. Alright, gonna pop that shield wall for that shatter. That shatter destroys me, guys. Alright, we're gonna get ads. Everybody stack up on the tank. We're gonna get ads right now. Stack up. Stack up, everybody. Everybody in. Stack up behind the boss. Cleave. Alright. Alright, that's a lot of damage going out there. Look at that. That prot warrior damage with Avatar. That's one positive change. I like Avatar instead of Battlecry. It's nice. Let's see who gets the focused eyeball. Everybody adds in the back. Kill him. Kill him. If you get the laser beam on top of your head, get out. If you have the cloud debuff, get out as well. Do not step on it. Alright, there's the shatter. Let me taunt. Void Lash. Let me spell reflect that. Alright, so we got all the ads down now. Oh, that Guardian. Crown, when you get that Guardian, as soon as he's gonna die, get out because he explodes. Everybody get ready to run out. Run out. Everybody out, out, out. Yeah, that guy blows up. That's why we can't spawn him. Whenever someone walks on top of one of those clouds, we get one of those ads and they blow up for lethal, and I forget what AoE. Guardian. Oh, to all enemies. It doesn't matter. If we spawn that ad, we die. Actually, yeah, that ad, when he dies, he does Shadow Nova. And it hits everybody in the room. There's actually no range on it. So if we spawn that Guardian, there's nothing we can do. Oh, actually, he's going to do Shadow Nova when he hits 100 energy. We have to nuke it, like, immediately. But we can completely avoid getting it if no one steps on clouds. You've never played it? Oh, okay, Mehmet. Oh, no. It's when he hits 100 energy, he explodes. So it's not. We have to nuke him before 100 energy, but he's got a lot of HP. You should level a Monker. Yes. You should join us, Brittany, on the beta. Is that just an updated version of the Silith Lord model or a new one? I think it's the same one. I don't even think it's different. I honestly feel like it's the same one. Actually, you know what? I think they added these tentacles to it, right? These like front tentacles. But yeah, it's just a little bit different. There's a lot of like old god stuff happening. Let me show you guys like this thing. Then we've got Mother with corruption. We actually haven't tested this guy. That's a cool chimera. Look, no, it's like a chimera hydra. It's interesting. We've got this guy. Oh, Zul Reborn. You guys remember this fight? This fight was terrible. It was just a ton of damage. So yeah, there's a lot of like old god stuff. Yogg and Cthulhu make an appearance in this fight too. So yeah, it's they're doing like regular models and then adding tentacles to it. It's like everything but with tentacles. Mind blown. Happy I was able to get my warrior back. Me too. Man, I was so bummed out that I was gonna have to start farming everything again. They're gonna pull for the tank. Somebody popped army. You were wondering if that was better than some of the 120 stuff and was confusion. Okay. Thanks a lot for your opinion. Prot Warrior is your main for a long time. You want to push higher Mythic Plus keys in BfA. Hopefully Prot Warrior will be useful. Yeah, so when we watch stuff like the Mythic Dungeon Invitational, like I don't get bummed out that Warriors aren't there. Warriors can do those keys, but the thing is, Warriors are going to have a little bit more variance in those keys. Like, we depend on like Ignore Pain, and also like certain affixes affect us more. Like if all of a sudden you're competing in the Mythic Dungeon Invitational, you get everybody in all the way in. Those guys are gonna die. That guy's gonna die right there. Ooh, blink. Slowly out, slowly out. We're gonna do one more after this. Slowly out. So yeah, when you're competing in the Mythic Dungeon Invitational, stuff like Necrotic, it's just easier to do on a Blood Decay. It just is. There's no way around it. Taunt. Oh, I almost got hit by that second Void Lash. Oh, did you guys see me like twitch and cringe? I was like, I'm dead. I am dead here. Okay. That was an interesting cringe. Everybody stack on the top of the boss. Everybody on top of the... We invited more DPS, and they're making my frames drop. Take the ads. Alright, so I need to be ready for the taunt top. We're going to have the taunt top soon. If you get a purple arrow on top of your head, get out. If you have clouds, get out. Do not step on any clouds. Alright, we're about to get the shatter. Here it is. Alright, cool. That was decent. We can't spawn that big ad, though. If we spawn the big ad, we gotta nuke it. Let's hope we can avoid that. Big ad, nuke it. Nuke it right now before it gets to 100 energy. Crom, I'm gonna need you over here. Oh, actually, no, we're good. Surge. Everybody. Oh, that ad got to 100 energy. I don't know what was the HP on that ad when we all died. I don't know what they said. Let's do this. Let's do that. Bump this up a little bit. Fix my levels. I can't hear anyone on Discord besides Crom. Alright, so this is going to probably be the last pull on this boss, actually. And then we get the last boss of the raid. It's so pretty, must run through it. But yeah, Jakub, when we're talking about like tanking and Mythic Dungeon Invitationals, Blood Decays are just a much better pick for... They're more of an all-around pick, and they perform better with certain affixes. I'm sure if we saw a Prot Warrior in the MDI, he can get the key done just fine, but it might take an extra minute or two, and if we get him during that same phase, we have to, because the Void Lashes and Shatters stack on us moving out of the AoE, but the problem is the ad is killing us every time. And the problem, and I think the biggest issue is that ad doesn't need to be spawned. It's spawned because someone ran over a cloud. He casts on 100 energy or defeated. Oh, or defeated? Really? So then the problem is just we're summoning the ad. Or when defeated. You're right. Or when defeated. There's just no way to survive that. That Shadow Nova is hitting for a ridiculous amount. Look, if I do damage taken... Shadow Nova, 94,000 on a tank. That means that everybody else, right here, Guardian, 97,000. DPS don't have... They have 80,000. Yeah, that ad is a one-shot on everybody. Except for the tank, and even then it's a 90% nuke on me. If I have any other debuffs, any other form of damage, I'm going down. Everyone dead, yeah. Summoning the ad is the big issue. You're gonna make a monk, see if you can get to 120 before the weekend ends. Nice. You don't like the Prot Warrior changes? Rage dumps so bad. If this Prot Warrior type, I give up my Prot Warrior. Not yet, Holy Explosive. Oh, if this Prot Warrior type goes live, then you give up on your Prot Warrior. Ah, man. Yeah, it's a rough times right now. What's up, Land? How you doing? Do any of these fights feel like copy-paste from earlier expansions? No, they do not. Let's see, which ones have we done? Talik. So Talik has an elevator portion of the raid boss fight, which is really messed up because there are ads that come at you that knock you back, and you can fall off that elevator. So Talik right now, elevator mid-boss fight that you actually need to do mechanics on, can get knocked off. That's pretty damn cool. We did Mother too, right? I don't remember Mother. Oh, actually, Mother, yeah, you run through, like, energy fields, spawn ads. We haven't done this guy. I think this guy was the Thursday that I wasn't able to play. This guy that we're doing right now doesn't feel like a huge change. Doesn't feel like a huge change, but we've never seen, like, this form of mechanics. He's got a different mix and match of mechanics. Vectus, I believe we did him. Can't remember. Can't remember what he did. This guy is terrible. This guy is like the council fight. Terrible. Terrible. We haven't done the last boss yet. The last boss is going to go live in 3 minutes. This is the first time we're going to get to do him. How is the warrior cooldown cycling feeling? It feels okay, the cooldowns. The thing is, I'm running anger management, so I have faster cooldowns. It's not as good as it is in live because we don't generate and eat as much rage as we do in live. Mostly eating, like, I'm sorry, mostly generating. Because right now, all of our rage generators generate a lot less rage. So, it feels okay. Definitely, anger management puts in work. I really like it. Everybody out, everybody out. We're going to slowly move in. So, yeah, it feels, anger management feels really good. I like the way anger management feels. If we generated a little bit more rage and ate a little bit more rage, it'd feel better. There's no question about it. There's a Void Lash going out. Let me go ahead and do that. And then we've got the Shatter. Perfect. Oof, I almost took 2 Void Lashes. Everybody stack on the boss. We're going to get ads. Stack on the boss. Alright, we're about to get ads right now, and I've got my avatar up, so we're good, man. We're good when these ads spawn. So everyone needs an ice block? Hey, Brittany, I'm going to tell you the funny thing about ice block. It's on the global cooldown. So as a mage, if you see something flying at your face and you just hit Ice Lance, Insta Pyro, you know, anything else, you can't ice block to react. It's on the global. I think the boss is glitched. If you have the cloud debuff, move out. I see 2 people with cloud debuff. Move out, move out. There's a Shatter. Let me taunt. Okay, he didn't summon any ads, and this could be because raid testing is supposed to end like right now. So he could be glitched. He's not summoning any ads. Nobody run into the clouds. Yeah, yeah. Everybody get ready to move. Ready to move. Everybody in, all the way in. We're gonna slowly move out. Taunt, taunt. Out, 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 out. Everybody out, everybody out. Oof, we survived that, but just barely. We're not getting any ads at all. Alright, we've got a lot of clouds on the edges of the room. Perfect, good placement. Nobody run into them. We're also not getting ads, I'm assuming, because raid testing ended, but let's keep it going. We're about to get the Shatter. Hey guys, look, with no ads, this fight is easy mode. He's down to like 40%. And we can't get another pull on him. This is it. This is all we get. Alright, come on. Come on, we got this. Orb, if you got that thing on you, run. Somebody soak up that orb. Somebody soak up that orb. Oh. Oh, we're good. We're good. Somebody did soak it. It looked like Armageddon. I don't know if it needed to be soaked. I'm just, you know, throwing out things. Void Lash. Let's pop Spell Reflect. Let's heal last shield wall. Perfect. There's an orb like floating on top of us. I don't know what it's gonna do. Everybody out of that purple. Out of it. I don't know what that does. Let's soak this one. I'll soak this one. I don't know what's going on here. But I'll soak it, guys. Everybody ready to move, ready to move. Everybody in, everybody in. There was nothing I could do, guys. It was either I take the orb or not. Surging Darkness got me. Everybody else went down to something. That was really close, but then again, it was because of no ads. But look at that HP. Look at that HP. What is that? 15%? Not bad. Isn't that ad like when it reaches 100 energy or defeated? Yeah. How do you recover from that kind of stuff? You don't spawn it. That ad doesn't have to spawn. That ad only spawns when you step into a cloud. Final boss. Hey, look. Look at him. Why does that look hilarious to me? The last boss in this raid is hiding inside of a little tunnel. What? I also don't like these textures here. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. Camera angles, guys. Alright, so there's just a ton of ads everywhere. We've got this guy who we need to like kite to blood pools or something. What is going on here? Alright. So, yeah, you like the prop paladin with Seraphim. Seraphim got a buff, right? I thought they buffed Seraphim somehow. Holy Explosive, I could have sworn Seraphim got like some sort of change very recently that I was like, that's actually pretty good. Everybody uses an Agrimar trinket like the MDI. That would have actually been good. That would have been good for that soaking that I was... At that last second, it was like you either soak the giant purple or you like die. And I chose to soak it for the group, but then everybody blew up anyway. So, it is what it is. You watched the video of Mother Fight, really interesting looking. Yeah, they're doing all the videos. The Fat Boss guys, was it Fat Boss or Final? I don't know who it was. But yes, I saw that they're putting out those videos. So defenses are gonna be kind of effed if you're DPSing your rotation super fast and hard. Yes. So yesterday I recorded a whole rant video about the global cooldown changes, which also included ranting about trinkets being on the global. Right after I recorded, like 20 minutes after, I'm editing audio and they said trinkets are going to be off the global. So I need to go back and edit that audio again, because now it's not with the trinkets. So once I do that, I'm going to, you know, let you guys know everything about the global cooldowns and what we can do about it. The monk and priest healing looks yummy. Yeah, the monks and priests are putting out a lot of healing. I want to say Holy Paladins have been weak for the most part when I've ran with them, but that's because they lack AoE healing. They don't have their artifact ability. There's no trinkets right now to make up for it. So right now, AoE, like raid healing, Paladins feel weak, and it could also be a secondary stat issue. Paladins get really good the more crit you're getting, so it, you know, it could be a secondary gear issue. So I don't know. I don't know about Holy Paladins and what they're going to be doing. You love that I don't know what's happening panic right now. I didn't read third phase. I didn't read it because I was like, it's third phase. We need to get good before we get to third phase. So, you know. He looks so happy in there. Oh, he doesn't. Look at him. He looks he looks hilarious in there. Oh man. Oh, you know what? They need to add like little happy eyes to him, little anime eyes, and he needs to be in there. Alright, so what do we do here? Position Dark Young to maximize the effect of Dark Bargain. Oh, so people need to stack on him. Got it. When he becomes active, coordinate with your code tank to manage growing corruption. So every time you switch, it resets. Remember to stand near the victim of the blood feast to reset your stacks of putrid blood. I don't even know how I get putrid blood stacks. It's nowhere here. And face away from Gahoon when he casts the Gaze of Gahoon. Unleashes a wave of terror. Oh, fear. That's fine. We can get fear bombed. Alright, we can try to do a pull. We need to stack the Dark Young guy on the raid group because he increases damage done by everybody on 10 yards. Gahoon, I don't think is active right off the bat. So why don't we move Dark Young to where Gahoon is, and then we nuke Oh, the Cyclops don't have a lot of health. We can nuke the Cyclops. There's a whole big platform here too with like these amorphous cysts and stuff. I wonder if we're gonna have to like run along the edges and do stuff. It's the last boss, so they always do like a whole lot of mechanics and things. The boss is chilling with the boys. The boss got his gang around him. He's got the squad. I can take the first if you want. Have I encountered many Resto Druids? If so, how are they doing? Resto Druids are fine, man. I've ran a lot of dungeons with Resto Druid. Do you like do I submit raid boss reports, or do they always analyze your runs? I haven't submitted very many reports. There hasn't been anything that I'm like, this is raid breaking. Alright, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this guy, there it is. So you guys see that? You guys need to stack on that. It increases your damage done. And then can you taunt off? It also increases damage taken. Whoa, what are these orbs? Whoa, 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 whoa. People are spawning orbs. Blighted ground. What the hell is happening? Oh, and people are getting charmed. What? Okay, so Crom, for the first portion, one tank is gonna stack on Dark Young to get the buff, and then the other tank has to taunt off because damage taken is gonna be increased. So I'll go in, or actually, why don't you go in first? You'll take the first debuff and I'll taunt off, but everybody has to stack on Dark Young to increase their deeps. And then why were people spawning orbs? Power, no. Coordinate with party members to deposit this in the reorigination drive to trigger the reorigination blast. Be sure to interrupt light spreader tendrils decaying corruption. Remember to stand near the victim of the blood feast. I don't know what the hell was going on during that fight. Abilities. Not stage 2, not stage 3. Let's focus on stage 1 right now. Yeah, and I'll taunt off immediately after. What is making you guys spawn a bunch of orbs around you? Spore clouds, choke the upper platform. This? Explosive corruption. Upper platforms. Whoa! Arena floor, upper... We do need to do things with upper platforms. Oh, man. This boss... Explosive corruption. Spreads the corruption, explodes after 5 seconds. Creating a patch. It expires. Touching the corruption. Creates a zone. Oh my god, this is so many things. This is all the things. It's also like arena floor, upper platform. Do we need a tank in the upper platforms? So we need to be doing something down here and something up top as well. There's a device up top that we need to be like buffing up. But we can't really split the tank, so I think it needs to be like a DPS and heal group that goes through the top areas while we keep both tanks in the bottom. Right, so in the top area, why don't we do a bunch of ranged? Oh, you guys are hitting everyone. What? Oh, as soon as you go up, you already start taking damage. Okay, so why don't we send ranged up top with one healer? Why don't we send 2 ranged? The 2 hunters, yeah. 2 hunters and Nordisk, are you elemental? Okay, why don't you stay up top as well? And why don't we send... Ashley, the monk healer, why don't you go up top with them? And then we'll keep everybody else here in the bottom. Alright, so we can get a pull going like this and see how top handles, because I don't know what exactly needs to be done, but something with the module activates Gahoon. Alright, so I'll let you go first, Crom, and I'll taunt off you. You just want to go feed him some little snacks? You're just going to put the snack in front? It's going to be like a giant worm crawling out of the hole, just eating things? It looks like a mess? Yes, it does. Top 10 anime portrayals. Why? We're going to do AMV, an anime music video, to this. Let me go download some 3 Days Grace real quick. Okay, so Dark Young, he is going to do an AoE. So I got a taunt off after this. I am getting destroyed. What the hell? Massive smash. Oh, massive smash hurts. Oh, so they don't... Okay, so the tanks don't need to swap off that cast. Guys, figuring out fights. Let's do Arena Floor again. Where is Mr. Dark Young? Massive Smash. Inflicting 111,000 damage. Oh, there's terrors that spawn up top? Oh. Upon reaching 100 energy, the Dark Young uses a profane ritual. Oh, the Dark Bargain's not a big deal. This smash, though. 111,000 damage. I have 116,000 HP. That means it's going to hit me after damage mitigations. It's physical damage. After damage mitigations, that's probably going to hit me for like 55, 60,000. That's like 60% of my HP, 50 to 60% of my HP. This is intense amounts of damage. I don't think we're meant to kill the last boss in this dungeon. We also need to split all of the melees up between all these guys, all these terrors, because these terrors need to be interrupted. Apparently these terrors are shooting our guys up here and completely destroying them. So Crom, when Dark Young is casting his AoE around him, he doesn't move, so you can actually move out of the way. So you don't need me to taunt off immediately. I can go up top with the DPSers up top and see if I can kind of get hit by the terrors myself. You did the thing with the anime ice, but it's pretty bad. Alright, so I'll go up top with them. Just make sure you don't get hit by the Dark Young's AoE pool. But his heavy smash or whatever the hell it is hits you for like half your HP. Or you can go up top if you want. This guy, the Dark Young, hurts like hell. Okay, I'll let you stick here then. Your raid is not very sorry, your raid is not very diverse. No, it's not. No, it's not. We don't have any druids, do we? No. No druids. I think every druid is playing Guardian right now, because why not? And we have 2 prot warriors here. 3 mages, 3 decays, 3 monks, 3 shams, 3 warriors. How much diversity do you want? We need more mages. We need, more priests. We need a druid. Any druid. We actually, we have 1 demon hunter, but no warlocks. What else are we missing? Oh, that's it. We need warlocks, more demon hunters, and more priests. Oh, we have 1 paladin as well. Yeah, so he's marking all these guys, and we're gonna need to get like 2 people on it. Let me show you guys. There's the chat. You guys see that? They're splitting up all of the DPSers. So I'm taking ranged with me up top. I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything up top, to be honest with you. There's just a bunch of blight on the ground, and I don't think I can do anything as melee. So we're taking a bunch of ranged up top. Melee is going to stay down here. Melee has to stay on their own tentacle and nuke it. Yeah, you just need to split up the groups. This boss is gonna... This is the pug killer here, guys. Coordination level 1000. And by the way, Barf, hello and welcome. You need more Decays because reasons. Unholy Decays are pretty cool. They increase, is it Unholy? Increasing damage taken for everybody in an AoE around them. I think it's Unholy Decays. They have like a presence. Like a Curse of Elements. A new Curse of Elements. Who would have thunk it? Orb Mechanic is like the BC1 and Orgorger achievement. I don't know how people are like pooping out all those orbs around them. Because this creates a zone around you. Reorigination Blast causes all areas to shrink over time. Where's the top group? Alright. Ready. Okay, I don't think there's much I can do because there's that whole Blight. Heals for 5% health every 0.5 seconds. Oh, we might need more deeps up here. I wonder what can be done. Crom, you there? Yeah, okay. Pulling. Anytime. There it is. Let me see what we can do here. Oh, okay. So we're clearing up. Okay, so let's slowly clear up. Let's go. Dude, this shaman, this elemental shaman, is making this so easy. Very nice. His cleave is insane. Look at this. We don't need to kill anything. We just need to slowly work. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. Can we select this? What do we do here? Not much we can do here. It needs to become clickable. Reorigination drive. I mean, I guess you just gotta look at stuff. Power matrix. Depositing this in the core. A mote of titanic power. We have to deposit that in the core. I don't see any motes anywhere. Am I missing something? No. I don't see any motes anywhere. These aren't the motes. So we need to pick up motes. And then... I mean, they got like 1,000 ads over here. I don't see any motes anywhere. A new power matrix is available. Where? Where are the power matrix spawning? I don't see them. Yeah, in which sides of the... Like in the bottom arena side? In this bottom section? Are you Drunk Duck? It spawned up there? Oh, okay. Okay, so the top group doesn't need to run up until we get those. Okay, got it. Nord, you were putting in work with that chain lightning. So once we get the top group, when I say top group, it's you guys know who you are. We'll go pick up the orb and we'll go up. But for the time being, we can stay down and actually nuke the Cyclops. Maybe you might want to take a healer with you just so that they can you get a passive dot on you. So you might want to go with the healer with Ashe. Okay, so Nord and Ashe are top group, them two. Yeah? The paladin can what? I'm sorry? Oh, but when Nord does passive cleave, the debuffs go away. They shrink until you can run in. So Nord's got the chain lightning, and he can make them all shrink. So Nord and Ashe can be top group. Everybody else can stay down. Does everybody still remember their assignments for the Cyclopean Terrors? Do you need to kill ads and they drop motes? A mote, it doesn't say when it drops. A mote drops, giving you 17 energy while holding the matrix. The target's movement speed is reduced by 20% every 2 seconds until they become immobile. So they're going to need to switch the mote, right? And they need to swap every 10 seconds is going to be when they completely get that debuff. So I'm going to go up with them and actually be able to pick that up with them as well. Throws a Titan core up to 20 yards. If the core is not caught by another player, it is destroyed. So the top group, Nord and Ash, when you guys go up there, I'm going to go with you as well. The moat makes you unable to move after 5 seconds and you need to throw it at someone. So Nord, you and I are going to switch off that matrix while Ash heals us. So after like 3 or 4 seconds, I'm going to stand in place. You're going to throw it at me. Because or else it gets destroyed and we lose. Yeah, that chain lightning was putting in so much work. I need more Decays because reasons. We need the curse. Alright, we've got another 40 minutes of this. Yeah, we just need to get the groups for the Cyclopean Terrors. Alright, the person, they're raid marking again. I wish I had Opie. I need Opie working for easy raid marking. This boss looks intense though. So many things. Alright, Crom, I'll be ready to taunt off you. I'll be down here for a little bit. Come back down. Unholy Decay. We need all the Decays. Just how many Decays do you have? 3? Not enough. Not enough. You need about 4 more. Power Matrix is available. Where is it? Where is it? Top group. We have a Power Matrix available on the left-hand side. Let's go. Nord, if you want, I'll pick it up first, and then you can cleave, and I'll throw it to you. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Collect Power Matrix. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I need... Alright, Nord, when you run up, I can throw it on you. Ready? Stand still, stand still. Alright, walk forward, walk forward, walk forward. And start clearing. Can you chain lightning and throw on me? Damn it. So if we get 2 DPS, Crom is down. Run up, Nord, run up. Can I? I can't. Okay. Throw it to me when you're ready. Can you throw it to me? Nice! We're gonna get to place it in. What does this do? We did it! Deposited! Bam! And we won. That's it, guys. Final boss clear. Okay. Okay. Not bad. So if we... Does anyone want to go back up to the top group and do the swapping with Nord so that we have 2 tanks in the bottom? We don't need a tank at the top. Oh, Pi spoiled me, yeah. So it depends where the orb spawns. It can spawn left or right. You just need to look. But it's a really shiny glowing orb. And so you get to move... While you have it, you get to move for 4 seconds. Or no, I'm sorry, for 8 seconds. And then you stay stun locked. And then you have to throw it on top of Nord. You and Nord, you and the Shaman, are going to be switching amongst yourselves. So just communicate. Oh, no, once you're snared, you can't charge, you can't leap. So you get 8 seconds to run and that's it. Oh, yeah, before that. Do you know what the shiny does yet? No, we placed it in. It gives energy. So depositing the core regenerates 17 energy in the reorigination drive. Reorigination blast. When we hit 100 energy, so when we do, what would that be? 7? No, 8. So when we do 8 of these phases, we hit 30,000 arcane damage to all creatures, including players. Every second, every 5 seconds. Yeah, we can taunt off every smash just so that we don't get destroyed. So this is gonna hit for 150,000 arcane damage over 25 seconds. The blast incapacitates Gahun and all his minions and increases damage taken to creatures by 100% for 25 seconds. So while this blast is going out, everything here is stunned, and Gahun, yes please, and Gahun pops out and we get to nuke him. So the only way we get to hit Gahun is after 8 phases of taking the power orb in. Man, that is intense. 8 phases before we even get to do a little bit of damage. Just before you get to tickle this guy, you need to do 8 seconds of damage. Hopefully his blood shield, oh man, he's getting blood shield. Hopefully his blood shield disables after the first time, because if he's healing himself, there's no way you can do that much damage. 61 million. Ah, man. Oh, one of our healers is DC'd. We might need another healer. This is a healing intense fight. Figuring out this fight, this is a lot of mechanics. 10 seconds, 10% per second, that's rough. Yeah, no, the blast is... Man. Yeah, 10% per second for this healing. I thought you meant the blast. 117 equals 6. Oh, okay. The ratio, or close to 6, not 8. I thought 7. Oh, you're right. I multiplied wrong. 7 puts us way above. I did 90. I thought it was 91. I am incorrect. You're right, Jan. Quick math. Force in SD. I mean Force in CD. It's been banned. The blood shield thing. Yeah, sorry. You misread something. Yeah. No, I did maths wrong. Which tank? Which tank? What? Tank? Can you do star? I can do star as the tank interrupts. That's fine. I'll taunt off for the Dark Young and I'll keep star interrupted as a tank. That's fine. Oh man, so many things this fight. Hey, what mechanics should we put in this fight? All of them. What do you mean? Yeah, all of them. Make it a ton of ads that all need to be interrupted at the same time, like Phase 3 Argus, but also add another one that hits the tanks for 60% of their HP, just passively cleaving them all the time, and then separate them so that not everybody can be here. Like, separate the group, send them down a hallway, make them do like a hallway encounter where they need to like carry something. Oh, you remember how in Lady Vaz you needed to carry something, and then as soon as you got it, you couldn't move anymore? Let's do that again. And so they have to throw it amongst each other's. But if they throw it, it doesn't land on the floor. If they throw it, it actually destroys on the floor and it blows up and they can't pick it up again. Oh, man. I'm telling you guys, Blizzard meetings are going to be so fun. Yeah, Blizzard meetings have to be so much fun. Can you just imagine when they're talking about all of the mechanics that they're adding? Man, I need to get out of here. Ah. Yeah, Crom, you got to move out of the AoE. It's like I'm PvPing with Crom right now. I got him, guys. I killed Crom. Oh, man. All the things. No! This guy's gonna kill me. There's not enough heals. Is there any way to tell this? I don't... Over on the right-hand side. Oh, I see the energy of the reorigination drive right here. Not bad. Yeah, so the DPS... Oh, people are leaving. Where are my Kill Jaden soaks? You're right. There is no... You know what they didn't add to this fight besides Kill Jaden's soaks is the Kill Jaden, like, you can't see anything phase of, like, the darkness. We're losing a lot of people, guys. Click on the... Sunder's 1, Crom 0. Got him, guys. He never knew what hit him. Smacked him in the face. So fun. Picture this. They're all sitting in a room in Silicon Valley and they're passing a bong back and forth. They're in Irvine. They're in Irvine. So they're over there in Irvine, like, doing all these meetings and developing things. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought we were going to pull already. I was like, wait. We need to mark things. What's up with people today? I don't know. Everybody's nerd raging. That's fine. People get to leave. Oh, another person left. Who did we lose? Oh, I think we lost. Oh no, we lost a lot of the top DPSers, guys. A lot of them. What if the darkness phase is behind the door you're unlocking? No, no. I heard you like mechanics, so let me put some mechanics into your mechanics. I know. I know, man. Yeah, we're getting more people. Man, how much haste am I sitting at? 22%? It feels okay. I feel like I need more haste. And this is because I'm cheesing haste because of scaling. If this was real, like, gear I had, wouldn't be happening. We need... Oh, we need more healers. We need, like, 2 more healers. Where are the heals? Where are the heals? That was for Jen's comment. You flipped it as you typed it. With people today? What? Oh, I see what you did. You flipped as you typed it. They asked, how can we have... Yeah, okay, got it, got it. I see what you mean. The structure of the sentence is all over the place. We need 1 more healer. Arguably... Oh, we don't have any warlocks. I guess it doesn't matter. They should be able to raid test just fine. Let me see. It does damage. 1,000 damage per 1.5 seconds and slows you. But you get a dot by just being up there regardless as well. You get that unclean contagion. But you get something... you get this thing right here. Undulating mass. But yeah, it's not a whole lot of damage. Probably nature. Oh man, I wonder how far people have gotten on this raid boss. I know the other raid boss that we just did, that last pull. If we the pug group, the randoms got down to like 20%, I think somebody killed that boss. This boss, it's hard for me to think that somebody killed this guy. Back from the market. What's up, Chaos? Welcome back. No, it's not gonna work. Okay. Dude, this boss. This is the first raid too. What is it gonna be when like N'Zoth comes out? We're gonna have to beat N'Zoth. He's already like all over the damn place. You know. So what happens when he comes out? When we have to beat him? Guys, I have an idea. I'm gonna need to hit the Blizzard Bong before I do this one. What if N'Zoth corrupts the heart of Azeroth, because Azeroth is bleeding out, and the last boss of the expansion is us beating Azeroth, and we have to kill the planet we're on, and then we go to alternate universe Draenor, and the rest of the expansions happen in WoD. I know what you guys are thinking. It's right. That's what's gonna happen. Someone killed it. They used a paladin tank. Ouch. Ouch. No, it's all good, Brian. I know how to take those hits. We're good. In yesterday's video that I put up about the DC bug, I put that it was fixed, and then Epic commented, yeah, did they fix Ignore Pain yet? And I was like, too soon. Too soon. Yeah, it'd be nice to get another healer, but we can just try it. We only have another, what, 20-something minutes? So don't make me go back to WoD. You just screamed out loud. Oh, man. I'm telling you guys. That's what's going to happen. That's where this expansion is going. You just realized that none of the bosses in Legion, Dungeon, or Raid were Tauren, even though they were a major faction in this expansion. Because they were good guys. We were helping them. We were helping them. There was... No, the only bad guys are like orcs because they came in here with like full of demon blood. The reason why orcs are green is they drank that fell blood. So bad guy orcs are very normal. Because of that reason, they tend to lean to corruption a little bit more than other people. Actually, 4 healers were... It'd be easy. This raid... So I know we get raid scaling now, right? Which scales everything. This one is going to be way easier with a larger group. Because you only need to send like 1 or 2 people up top. You need to send a healer and a deeps up top. And 2 people can do the... 2 people can do this chain just fine. You don't need 3 people. So you can either have 2 people be 10% of your group, or you can have 2 people be like 2% of your group. So it really matters how big your group size is for this boss. It kind of sucks. Like that's like the Kill Jaden dilemma. Kill Jaden was way easier with more people to do soaks. There was perfect numbers where you would get more numbers compared to how many. Oof! I glitched into Gahoon. What the heck? Look at his... Why is his mouth so far out there? What? I thought his mouth was like attached to his face. That's weird. He looks like the aliens with like his mouth sticking out. Oh man, I'm getting destroyed. This smash, man. This smash hurts. Crom, my friend, you gotta start jumping out of that. You're gonna get destroyed by a massive crash with that. Oh, tons of ads over here. Yeah, all these ads were just free casting. Crom, you gotta get out of those AoEs, my friend. You just sub numbers start dropping. Mage Tower had a High Mountain boss. Oh, okay. Not all of them like the Fell Totem. Yeah, not all of them. You're right. The alternate universe Warlords of Draenor ones are not corrupted. Nice, we're gonna get another healer. That's good, that's good. Need to go feed him snacks now. He looks so weird. I don't want to say the word gross, but he looks kind of gross. No, when the Dark Young does the AoE cleave around him, like the purple circle around him, it increases the damage you take by 50%. So if you take that debuff, and then you take the massive crash right after, you can get one shot. That's mostly for deeps. It increases damage taken, damage done, and healing done. So it's not really for tanks. Because for us, it increases our damage done, doesn't matter. It increases damage taken, that's big. You'll use an extendy arm thing. You're gonna use the garbage grabbers, the ones that you like take to pick up trash. You're just gonna feed them with. It'll go through your body and root you till dead. That's funny. You're gonna feed him with the little trash grabber. Jen, all I gotta say is that's a lot of teeth, my friend. I don't know if you want to mess with that. Garbage grabber, trash feeding for him. Look, he's so cute, and he's like, I'm just gonna feed him. This isn't a bad comp. 258, yeah, a little more deeps would help, but we can do a pull like this. 258. Oh, somebody else just left? Womp womp. Somebody said, can Method release their kill vid? Man, yeah, this boss is intense. The poor Shadow Priest you see enjoying that global kill down. You're in hell, buddy. Yeah, Track Priest. He's, how's the deeps? Was he here last time? No, he wasn't here last pull. He's brand new. We lost 3 out of 4 Decays. Ouch. Oh, this boss. Oh, okay, so this boss drops 370 and we're scaled up to 355. So they're scaling us up for like progression. They're not even giving us the scale of the gear that drops here. They really are like, this is progression rating. Welcome to hell. You're a minus 15 item levels from what drops here. How are we looking? 258? We can probably get a pull in. Got another 15 minutes. He just couldn't do any damage because his global cooldown wasn't up yet. Like 0 damage. 0 damage. The global cooldown Weakauras that I made that goes across my bar helps out. It helps me time my bolsters. It's just so weird. It just feels like you, the player, was slowed down, but the rest of the world was not slowed down around you. You know what I mean? Like, as a tank, as a player, your global cooldowns are affected, but the enemies still have a 1 second cast time, 1.5 second cast time. All of the things, all of like orbs and everything, all of these particles fly at you at the same speed. Like, the rest of the game stayed the same, but you were slowed down by like 1.5 seconds. So that's the thing that kind of sucks here. It's like they didn't slow down the whole game. They said, we want to slow down the game, we want it to be action reaction, but they slowed you down and not the game. You still have to react. You have to react in the same amount of time, but your character's slower. It's part of my rant video that I'm going to be editing very soon about the global cooldown. A 1 second cast and no one can interrupt because the global cooldown is too long. Trolls. Yeah, well, the interrupt is off the global cooldown right now, so we have that, but you need to, like, yeah, we've only got another 15 minutes left. Yeah, the Warlock is, oh, nice, he's gonna do the top, I guess. I don't know, he's put a gateway. Let's do it. Is Mythic Plus unlocked now? No, not yet. I've done plenty of Mythic dungeons and no keys yet. Unless they added it late last night. Late last night, I just did a few more heroics. Let's drink my trinket. Alright, let's run out of that. Did he get hit by that? No, okay, good. Alright, so we're taunting off after every massive crash because it just does a lot of damage. Here it is, massive smash. Hey, it didn't hit me. I dodged it. Dodged it, guys. When massive crash goes out, make sure you use your 2% avoidance. And, like, guarantee that 2% that it's not going to hit you. Oof. Alright, so there it is. Crom got that. Oh, people do... Okay, so when people have the debuff, they are the ones releasing the particles. I don't read it on the tooltip anywhere, which is why I had no idea who was doing it. Gahoon calls upon 1,000 Maws to assist him. That's the giant tendril over there. Let's see, let's see. Do I active tank this? I do need to active tank this, okay. Crom, I'm tanking the big tentacle. just so he knows where I am. Decaying Eruption. Oof. I don't know if I can interrupt him. Oh, he can. Okay, so Decaying Corruption can be interrupted. Oh, he's way over here. He's way over here. Yeah, the big tentacle does Decaying Corruption. Yeah, or yeah, Decaying Eruption. Okay, so slowly learning things. That giant tentacle dude needs to be interrupted. The Decaying Eruption? I don't know if he can be stunned. I threw out my Stormbolt and it didn't work, so I don't know. I only saw interrupts working. You want Mythic Plus unlocked? That'd be rad. Yes, me too. But Mythics are item level 345 at Mythic 0. And I've done a few of them, but oh man, they get tough. Imagine with like Necrotic Weeks or something, Tyrannicals. You feel like Blizz was tired of hearing how much better Classic was than WoW, so they're bringing back some of the old ways to prove a point. No, they don't need to prove a point. Stop it. Nobody wants this. When they let people run private servers and the rest of us who don't miss the old days have our quick time fun, yes, they're gonna do WoW Classic. We don't need it here. Great weekend for sure, Brian, man. I will see you on Wednesday. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. All right. So, Dark Bargain, move out. And move back in. There's a massive smash. We'll taunt off just to help rotate. When that giant tentacle thing spawns. Oof. That massive smash gets you. I had bolster up for that thing too. A bolster, not enough. Massive smash may need to be blocked. I don't see... Where is he? Where's this dude? I don't see the dude. So I saw the Gahoon thing. I guess that's not for the dude. Guys, I keep getting pushed into Gahoon's mouth. They're feeding me to him with a little garbage disposal stick. Oh, get out of there. 1,000 miles. There it is. There it is. I'm going to go over here. Alright, so I got the interrupt. Can someone else get next interrupt on the giant tentacle? The stun work. Stun does not work. Interrupt. Interrupt. Oh, no. That's going to kill you. There it is. The Decaying Eruption. This time I can interrupt that one. No. Okay. Somebody else got it. That's fine. We can get the next one. Oh, people are interrupting now. Perfect. Crom, don't die. Got him. Got that interrupt because of being a high mountain Tauren. That's the only reason I reached your time. Can someone get an interrupt on this guy, big guy? We're all dead. It was slightly better interrupts though. That was good. Maybe one day we'll be able to hit go. This boss seems very overtuned right now. You think you do, but you don't? I hate that, man. I really like when a developer is developing a game for millions and millions and millions of players, and there's a decent portion of people that, you know, kind of want something and are willing to pay for a separate product. Like, we want WoW Classic. It's okay if... Oh, I don't know. I know he targets you, but I didn't try moving away from him. It's like, these people are willing to pay another box price for another product. Like, give me version 1.0 of your product, even if you charge me a different membership, everything. Just launch the IP as different. And it's like, no, you don't want that. Why? People are asking you to re-release. They're like, hey, can you remaster this game? And you're like, no, we can't remaster that game. It's worth your time. Now they have so much interest that they were able to hire a completely different development team to launch a product they've already launched. They have 80% of the source code and the engine already built. So they just need to add a few things. They might add like cross-realm zones, maybe the LFG option or something, BattleNet integration, communities integration. There's a few things that they're probably going to add, but like It's easy for them. I think there's definitely enough people that want to pay for Classic WoW to make it worth their time, and I think they finally saw that now. It isn't even just like, I pay for WoW, like they can, it's just a completely different IP, guys. I mean, it's not a different IP, it's just a different game. Alright, so, Massive Smash, there it is. Let's get our bolster up. So, whenever we start hearing about this new guy, this new tentacle guy, we're gonna go over there. There's a Massive Smash on me. Just recover, get that victory rush going. Oh, okay, so it didn't work out for him. Okay, we're gonna get that big tentacle over here. Oh, particle, dodged it. Crom is getting destroyed over there. That dark young guy does not mess around. Can you get the healer to do it, Ash? Nice. We got interrupts. We got blanket interrupts. Nice. We're doing things. Can someone else interrupt the big guy? Perfect. I got next. The faster we interrupt him, the less he's gonna like spend casting up here. He's gonna move. So let me delay this as much as I can. Perfect. Whoever interrupted that was good. I think he's gonna spawn up front. Yeah. Alright, so there's a Massive Smash. Feels bad, man. Oh! I just saw that the corruption, the cast was going out. We got him. We got the first ad. It's getting a little bit better, but I don't think 1 hour of raid testing the last boss with 2 different areas and like 3 different phases and all these ads, I don't think it's enough for 1 hour, but it's not bad. The only part that worries me is we haven't even gotten any damage on Gahun yet. Like the main boss, this is all of like transition phase is here, and like that one phase where we get to hit the main boss, not happening. It's alright to keep WoW the way it was to the dot like they wanted. I, on the other hand, enjoy current WoW. Pray to RNGs this day remove the global cooldown again. I agree, nerds. I think the global cooldown change, yeah, I think the global cooldown change is a very, very, very bad decision. Very bad decision. Would have been nice to see some more of the boss. I agree. Although this is heroic mode, so normal mode is going to be unlocked all weekend. Oh, he's spitting things out. You saw him? Oh, Jesus. I was not ready for that. I didn't know I had aggro. Alright, let me see if I can show you guys. You see? He's spitting things out. Ah, man. And Brittany still thinks he's kind of cute. He's like, oh, look at the little guy. Look at him. Spitting out plague from his mouth. Look at him. He's so weird. Oh, man. Alright, let's go. We're going to get a bunch of ads over here. 2 people are dead. None of them are the people that go up top, so top should still be okay. Re-origination module people. There's so many ads. So many. And I understand people don't have their new rotations with the global cooldown down yet, so DPS right now is going to be lower than it should be. But still, the discrepancy between how much deeps we're doing and the ads, I don't think people are like that terrible at their rotations yet. Could be wrong. Maybe the ads are going to go down in 3 seconds once we're live. Hopefully they get nerfed a little bit. Burrow, perfect. Let's go. Decay Eruption. Bam! Decaying Eruption! No! Oh, nice. Somebody interrupted it. What got me? Smash? Oh, just a melee. Just a melee hit. I think that's it for raid testing. We can probably get one more pull. The cast on Matrix is super short. Something like 20 yards. What? They got the Matrix? Those are the hairballs of death and destruction. He doesn't like the garbage trash extender feeder we gave him. He's like spitting stuff out, man. You also created an image of me being fed to the boss. Nice. Their interrupts are waiting for the global cooldown to be done. Global cooldown changes. Feels bad, man. Also, if any of you guys are playing Prot Warrior in the beta, if you guys are like testing it and crying as well, if you guys want my Weakauras, I tweeted it out earlier today. So all the Weakauras I'm running right now for these warriors with like global cooldown and with this is bolster. I changed the way these bars look. This is your battle cry to see if it's up, or not battle cry, battle shout. Avatar here, Deva here. So like all these abilities, those new Weakauras, I tweeted them this morning. So for those of you guys who are beta testing, you guys can get those. And you guys can see the charge actually has a 0.5 second global cooldown. So that global cooldown takes a lot longer than that one. It's really weird. Ooh. I don't know if I have threat. No, I don't. Okay. All right. Ooh. The smash left me with 4,000 HP left. What the hell? Seriously? What? And I had bolster and shield block up for that one. Like that was, there was no question about, well, did you have your mitigation checks up? Yes. Wow. What the hell, Blizzard? Alright, there's a big guy. Come here, big boy. Let's get our bolster up. Hopefully someone can interrupt. Someone. Okay, perfect. Crom is getting destroyed by Dark Young. That Dark Young guy. That guy's intense. Oof. He's coming for me, guys. He's coming for me. Let's do this. Oh, Crom got B-resed. Perfect. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'll interrupt first one. Perfect. Hopefully somebody gets this one or we kill it. Kill it, kill it. Ooh, nice. We got a decent amount of people in here. Oh, I didn't get hit by it. Perfect. Let me taunt off and help. Oh, Crom is dead again. Massive smash. I dodged it. Dodged it. Yeah. Oh, we got a... There's a second one now. Are you serial? What the hell are we supposed to just stack the Dark Young on the tentacle guy at all times? I think so. So the Dark Young, when he does his AoE, he buffs damage done, damage taken, and healing done. So there's an argument to be made there that everybody should be getting what, 20%? I think it's a 20% buff. Arena floor, Dark Young, 25%. If you get hit by 2 of these at the same time, you get mind controlled. You can't do 2. You can do 1. So there's an argument to be made that the Dark Young should be stacked on all the other things. And so all of your DPS and healers stack in, and then they move out, do damage, but a 25% discrepancy. All I can say is this boss is going to be intense. We lost a lot of healers now. We're running 2-3, actually 2-3-9. People are leaving 2-2-8. Okay. Yeah, I think so. He seriously wants me dead. Yeah, I'm gonna go run into his mouth. Inverse mitigation. The more active mitigation abilities you have, the more health you lose. There is an argument for inverse mitigation right now. The inverse mitigation is the more block you have up, the less armor you have, or something like that. Sorry guys, garbage truck outside. I'll let everybody run out before I run into his mouth. Everybody's out. Everybody's out. I guess everybody's out that wants to be out. Let's see what this looks like in here. Not an LOS. Let's go in here. How do you look? There's not much I can do about it. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do here. Oh man. All right. Let's get out of here. That's gonna wrap it up for today's raid testing. That was not bad. We got one boss down to like 20%. So in terms of like raid test bosses that we've done that we made really good progress on, this guy, not Gahoon, the first boss we tested, and then the first boss of the dungeon was also really good. First boss of the dungeon, Talik, we also got him down to like 30% or something like that. So pretty good raid testing. Let me show you guys what I mean by inverse relationship between block and armor. Because I think if I throw up my shield block, my armor goes down. Which honestly doesn't make sense to me. If I throw on shield block, I want to mitigate more things constantly, but there's like a weird inverse scaling. Go find some mobs. That last raid boss right now, he was intense. That was a lot of things. Actually, there's mobs closer on this side. Let me show you guys. Crom, thanks for the invite, man. I appreciate it. That was fun. Smash that like button to break his undead bones. Thanks, guys. That first boss, we almost had it down. You mean thanks to all of our skills? Alright, man, I'm gonna head out too. I'll catch you later, man. Alright, let's drop Discord. Okay, let me show you guys this inverse proportion of like blocking and armor. So currently, oh wait, I need to switch my gear. Eye level, equip. What's my gear looking like? 323 equipped. Nice. 47% armor mitigation. Now my transmog is back to looking like normal. Perfect. Okay. So, can I hit these guys? No. There's like mobs somewhere here. Somewhere in the middle of the new... There it is. Okay. So I have 5,600 armor, right? Now, if I throw shield block up... Oh, they changed it. Good. So whenever I would throw on shield block, my armor would go down. Perfect. My block goes up from 28% to 128%. Good. Okay, mastery stays at 35. When it first launched in alpha, whenever you would throw up stuff like shield block, your armor would go down. I'm very glad they changed it. Hey guys, warriors kind of got a buff, even though it's warriors and paladins. But shield wearers got a buff. There's global cooldown right here. Look at this. You hit Devastator. You hit Devastator. Any bugs? No. Too difficult. Boss is too difficult. Make easy. Alright guys, that is going to do it for today. That was Heroic Dungeons raid testing. Next week on Wednesday, I'll bring you guys Mythic Dungeons. I'll have more gear. And hopefully this weekend, I'm going to work on getting as much footage of normal boss fights as I can, because it looks like they're kind of like getting things wrapped up. So now that mechanics are a little bit more consistent, I'm going to go ahead and get all that footage, and I'm going to be releasing the boss guides. If anything really substantial changes between now and live, we'll know, and I'll redo the boss guide and I'll just come out with a brand new one. But for now, I'm going to be releasing those soon TM. These guys are spawning everywhere. These guys like follow people and they don't despawn. A High Mountain Tauren who wishes Zandalaris were available as an allied race. Zandalaris are cool, man. How am I feeling about the tank so far? Sparky, every tank got changed. The only thing that I can say is like the biggest complaint I have about tanks in general, not just warriors, just every tank in general, is that magic mitigation got removed from almost everyone except for Blood Decays still have AMS. There's certain portions in certain dungeons that have really heavy magic damage, and it feels really bad. Like, you are getting chunked down. I have 80,000 HP right now, right? 80 something. Changing the camera. I have 87,000 HP. There are portions of certain dungeons that every mob that casts on me, every cast hits me for 20k. So, and those pools normally have 3 casters. So there's certain times where magic mitigation is just like, I wish I had one move. I have spell reflect, but that's only what, 5 seconds? 5 seconds, and it only reduces damage done by 15%. I didn't realize that. I thought it's 50% in live 5.0. It used to be 30%. In the beta, they nerfed it back down to 15. So that really sucks. I hadn't actually noticed that they changed it down to 15%. So yeah, right now tanks, the only complaint I have is that magic mitigation feels pretty weak. It's completely removed, and there's certain dungeons that are just like the raid bosses. You were seeing the raid bosses, they're scaled for physical damage pretty well, but it seems like dungeons, they just kind of like have a variety of mobs, and it hurts. Where is the entry point for Borealis? Borealis? What are we talking about? What's Borealis? What am I missing here? What are you talking about, nerds? You have a warrior, old main. You've been healing as a resto shaman, looking to boost the tune. You don't know what to do with the free boost you have. Thinking paladin for heals and tank because you can do both. I'll tell you what, Sparky. Paladin tanks are looking really good for BfA so far. Unless they change something major, paladin tanks are going to be very strong. Their active mitigation is good. Their cooldown rotation is good. What I really like about paladins is they offer a lot of utility. They can Blessing of Sacrifice. They can also lay on hands. They can bop people. So those like bubbles and heals, or self heals rather, because we're not gonna have legendaries anymore. So things like that, it really good. They have very good cooldowns too. Item level right now I'm 323. Full heroic is 325. I just need a few pieces to get up there. Trinket, hands. My neck piece is a little under level 2. And shoulders. But then I have mythic pieces. I've done a few mythic dungeons. Just guaranteed getting gear from them is not really working out for me. Where would the summoning stone for it be? Oh, for Borealis. Let's see. Siege of Borealis. Oh, I don't know. Is this... Oh, so it's a human area. So, nerds, I was actually going to release a video with world entrances probably later this week. Siege of Borealis is one of the 2 that I haven't done. I don't know, man. I'd have to find out for you. Yeah, oh, Borealis. Right, somewhere here. This is the island of Borealis. This is Tiragard. And then here's the island of Borealis. It's got to be somewhere here, man. So when you go to Tiragard, remember, nerds, set your graphics down to 1 or you're going to DC in this area. As you run to Borealis, this whole area here, this big area, disconnects you. I think, so there's like a building, like, it's actually like right here on the edge of Borealis. There's a building here that only has a roof and it has no body to the building. I think that building is trying to phase in constantly, and the texture breaks and it breaks your client. I think that's where the error is happening, a building like right here. So be careful. Mythic difficulty, is that just +0 yes, so a +0 mythic is item level 340. Like this guy right here, like those bracers. Thanks for the input. You had down a monk and paladin, but you like plate armor or something about having a sword and board. Yes, I completely agree with you, Sparky. Having a sword and board feels nice. You guys have seen me when I tank, I move like this a lot. And when you shield slam, your guy like literally grabs a shield and slams. I don't know why. It's a very old habit of mine. I like to lean into the shield slam. So if I can, when I hit that shield slam, I lean left so that the arm swings a little bit faster, and it's the dumbest thing, but I really like the feeling of smashing someone's face with my shield. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. Yeah. So we have to sneak there to get to the dungeon? Not so much. In certain areas, sure. But in Tiragard Sound, you port in over here, Castaway Point. So you take the boat over here, and then you run up, and you're gonna have to swim this section right here. You are gonna have to swim. So the flight points don't work yet. So even if you unlocked it, it doesn't work yet. So you go from here and you swim. If you go this way, yeah, you're gonna go through elites, all of these like NPCs that are just gonna destroy you. So you're gonna go from here and swim. Nerds, there is a boss. There's a rare elite somewhere in, where is it? Somewhere in this area in the swamp. There's an elite that's a fish. All right, nerds, and this fish gives you this ring. Let me hide my face so I can show you. Oh, I can do that. This ring, you see that? It gives you swim speed. So if you want to like get swim speed sets, you can go beat that fish. His name is Gallant Paw, and you get a little bit of swim speed. So if you want to like try to get there a little bit faster, you've got that going for you. Do a mythic? Okay. Let's do a mythic. Let's do it. Let's do it. Give me, actually guys, give me 1 second. Let me grab some water. All right. We can do a mythic. Let's do it. The easiest one to do is probably going to be a Taldazar because it's really close to us. The third boss is probably going to kill me all of the time. Mythic Dungeon. Random? Let me whisper. There's a few dungeons that are very, very, very difficult that I don't want to jump into. Let me show you guys. Not Freehold. Freehold actually would be... Actually, Freehold would be really good. Waycrest Manor has these 3 witches, and these 3 witches are terrible. I hate them. I don't want to do that on Mythic right now. And you can't actually complete the dungeon. You can't do the last boss without doing them. Tol Dagor, this guy is glitched, and you can't see texture on the ground, so you can't do that. Underrot boss, I don't want to handle that last boss on Mythic. The temple, actually the temple would be a good one as well, right? Yeah, the temple. Oh, actually, this guy on Mythic is a DPS race, and if you don't have the DPS for it, you lose. I haven't done any of the Mythic only ones. I haven't. Oh, I have done Shrine. Shrine. These guys would be the big issue. Taldazar and Freehold are probably going to be the 2 to-go ones. Oh, I guess he's not doing a Mythic anymore. Taldazar, Mythic. Mythic. Actually, we'll just say we're doing it. I don't want to say we can do 2 bosses for sure. If we get like good deeps. 2 bosses are not that terrible. The third boss, which is the Raging Hulk guy, that guy destroys. Let me invite this. Let me ask him what the main spec is. So you have to sneak there. Thinking about Prout Warrior Keith, I'll show you right now. My ret weapon is better at the moment. You want a world boss near an ally city so you can kite him into the area. As of right now, there's no world bosses. What there is a lot of is rare elites, and like these things right here, these like elite quests. They're level 123 mobs that can be considered world bosses because they do a ton of damage, and you require at least minimum 3 people to do. Minimum 3. And that's if I did one of them with 2 mages and they were both frost, so all I did was maintain aggro and run around in circles, and even then I almost died. So let me set the dungeon over to Mythic. Let me fly on over as well. There it is. Oh, the camera's really dark, guys. Sorry about that. You're off for the night, John. Thank you. It's 1:15 midnight. You've been up since 6 a.m. Dang. Thank you for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Alright, so we need a good healer. If all else fails, we can get the Holy Paladin. I mean, the Paladin to heal. Ooh, that mage has got some gear on him. Did that guy go offline? No, okay. It showed offline for like half a second. If a warlock queues up, we're good. We're golden. Because a warlock allows you to skip so much trash. You get to skip a ton of trash with a warlock. There's a glitch right now in the dungeon, so you can just skip a ton of trash. The world entrance, by the way, for Taldazar is right up here. You fly over here, you go up the hill. Nobody yet. We need them heals. Oh, nice. 302. He's low. He's really low. We'll wait because the other guy is 330 and he can do deeps and healing. This is really, really low. Item level that drops on a mythic is 340, so he's almost 40 levels behind. Nice. There it is. 330. Yep. That's what we need. Perfect. Alright, we'll get summons going. You really want to stay, but you need to cut some grass. So the Neighbors Association. So, dude, Neighbors Association. Absolutely, nerds. You can catch the VOD of this. You'll catch the VOD, man. For sure, we can get 2, maybe 3 bosses down. Priest, Rezan. Yeah, that's it, actually. Priest, Rezan, and then Hulk, the hulking guy. What's his name? I always call him Hulk. I don't know what his name is. Volkal. Volkal. He just destroys tanks. Like, this guy is the tank killer. Because he has 3 totems. You need to kill the totems. As soon as those totems get destroyed, as soon as these totems go away, he enrages. And he does this. He begins to decay everyone. And he enrages himself. In his death throes, increases physical damage done by 50%. And he starts, putting toxic pools on the ground. Oh, this guy has war mode activated. He's at the stone. Damn it. I haven't enabled war mode. Every time I go back to Orgrimmar, I forget to enable it. Hey, fitting with the theme of Zandalar, we got the sugar skulls. There are a lot of Mayan influences and a lot of. So if you guys know what the Aztec death whistle is, there's actually a quest out here in Zuldazar that you have to use the Zuldazar death whistle or something. I forget what they call it, but it sounds a little bit. It makes like a really weird screeching noise. If you guys know what the Aztec death whistle is, there's a quest here that's kind of based off of it. People are flying in, right? Yeah, everybody's flying in. Oh, we're good. People don't really need summons at this point. Let's run in. What is the death whistle, Aslan? the Aztecs used to make a whistle that I believe was even carved out of bone. Although that part I won't like for sure guarantee that it was made out of bone. But it was a whistle that sounds like someone screaming, like if they're dying. That's what the whistle sounds like, and it just looks like a thin whistle, like a flute attached to a skull. And the way that the wind goes through that makes it sound like that. So it's called the death whistle because they used to also use it before they went into war to intimidate people. So before they fought anyone, they used to blow this death whistle so it sounded like people were already dying to make you scared. It's pretty cool. If you get the chance, you should like YouTube it, and you'll find some people using the death whistle, and it sounds like, yeah, if you don't know what that death whistle is, if someone is, and like 10-20 people around you are using it in the woods while you're going to war, it sounds terrifying, man. That's the stuff that'll like traumatize you for the rest of your life. I did tell you about it, Aslan. There is a delay between chat and stream. I think we're good. Everybody should be, yeah, everybody's coming in. Oh, someone doesn't have light pads. That's okay though. Mages and paladins. Yeah, the last boss is gonna suck. So we will actually, we'll do Rezan first. Rezan's the easiest one. We'll work our way down. Go down here, beat him up around a staircase, and then we'll go do Priestess, and then we'll see if we can kill this raging Hulk of a man. That is crazy. Wonder what the U.S. military version of that is. Just carpet bombing. You don't need to intimidate anyone if they're dead. All right. As soon as we get the last deeps in here, we'll get our buffs going. We'll go do Rezan first. Rezan can drop a really nice shield for me as well, so I want that. I don't think I'm gonna need this purple, to be honest, but we'll keep it for now. All right, so everybody's here. I'll let them know. All right, let's go do Rezan. This trash hurts. It's like the cat trash is gonna jump on people. Oh, damage taken? Oh, from fall damage. There are like invisible rogues in this area as well. So as soon as I saw the mage had damage taken, I thought a rogue jumped on him, because they do exist. There's like 4 or 5 of them in this dungeon, and there's one near these stairs. So if he wanders a little bit, he can catch some people. The best part of the beta so far is the kata scene. As some of the placeholders, it's just Blizzard trolling us. It's just like, you want this cutscene, don't you? You're gonna have to wait. You have to wait. Nice. Alright, so, Rezan. Let me place some world markers down. So, no, not blue. Let me do, red is gonna be here. I'm gonna tank the boss right here. And then you're gonna hide right here. Alright, so when Rezan comes back around, we're gonna pull him. He's gonna be doing a ton of damage. He's going to destroy my life. Let's do this. We do have Berserker Rage for one of the fears if we can't get out. If you pull him too early, he activates his own corpse puddles on the ground. So I want to pull him right around here. I don't know why he stopped moving. The hell? Why aren't you moving? Nobody's over there. What it? Oh, I got DC'd. Rip. Guys, best part of the beta, random disconnects. Come on, Blizzard. Why are you doing this? There it is. Reconnecting. Blizzard's just trolling at this point. About to pull the boss and they're like, and disconnect. Now your group is completely going... Oh, no, wait. They all got DC'd. Oh, nice. Okay. Well... Oh, they probably had a server reset because somebody might have, like, glitched the boss. Right? Since we just did boss testing, it was probably like, no, somebody's in there. They're not supposed to be in there anymore. They're still in there pulling the boss. Let's just... Okay. Probably had something to do with that. But everybody DC'd. Okay. Hey, my raid markers are still there. Okay. Rezan, if you stop moving, we're all dying. We're all DCing. Let's do this. So I'm going to pull him when he goes forward a little bit. I don't want him to step on too many of his puddles. Alright, so I want to maintain decent uptime on my bolster. There's the Terrifying Visage. Right now, the pillars don't actually work, so you need to use the staircase. What? Doesn't work, guys. Even the staircase doesn't work anymore. Unfortunately, right now, for that Devour 2, you just kind of have to try to survive it. So the bad part about this is I'm going to get feared this next one. There's nothing I can do about it. Let me get my bolster up. I want to try to, like, pull him back a little bit, see if maybe it was a slight, like, LOS issue, but I don't think so. Terrifying Visage. Come on, come on, come on. Big LOS time. Nice. Okay, you need to hide behind. Not even on the side, just completely behind. Okay, you're just going to have to heal through this damage of people getting devoured. Not bad. I don't need bolster at the moment. Alright, there's a shield block uptime. Another shield block. Avatar, a little more damage. Here's Rezan going down. Give me the shield, guy. Give me the shield. The shield has haste on it, too. I want it. No shield. Did anyone get gear? Let's see what people got. Ooh, 340 boots. They got Yeezys. Anyone need? I can't. It's cloth. Yes, I need it. Intel cloth. Give me the intel cloth. So if you have a warlock, by the way, you can get a warlock portal from down here to up here, and then you glitch your way all the way around that mountain, and you have to kill no trash. Whoa. What? Oh, there's a world quest. Okay. Who has to leave? The mage? Why? Okay, so let me queue us up, and then we can keep pulling trash. Oh! Okay, so he's got a bomb. I don't know, this is a random world quest, guys. No trash anyway. It's only because of the world quest. Okay. This is interesting. Easy peasy. Bolster uptime. Give me those globals. Let me have more globals, guys. I'm lucky that my shield block is at least off the global. Oh, vanish. What? He summoned ads. He's got an ad phase. Oh man, these ads hurt. This ad phase is terrible. These ads hurt more than the boss. Have you guys considered overthrowing your boss? Because you guys hurt. Did I fight Gahoon? Yes. He was terrible. He was really, really bad, man. He thoroughly kicked all of our asses. We didn't even get him out of the little tunnel he was in. Didn't even get him out of there. We needed to do 6 of the modules, and I think the most we ever did was 2. By the time we were getting to the 3rd one, it was done. Okay, World Quest. This, oh man, let me queue us up for LFG. That's right. Start a group. Alright, we need some deeps. We only have 1 poly. This group hurts, guys. These Colossus hurt. Is Gahun a good fight? It's a very intense fight. Like, Gahun is the last boss of the raid, and you can tell. There's 2 different areas. Like, you need to split up the groups. You need to have one group going through the top area, and then you need to have another group in the main area. Like, it's an intense fight. It's gonna be really cool. The only thing that is the problem with me for that is that the fight is going to be really good the more people you have, because you have to separate people. So if you have less and less people, like let's say you're running a flex of 10 or a flex of 11, you need to send at least 2 people up to the top area. That's going to be, you know, a decent amount of your total raiders. I don't know if we're even going to be able to kill this Colossus. Get the hell off me. It's like doing necrotic, guys. It's like doing necrotic. I'm getting destroyed out here. Alright, my heal comes back up in 1 second. There it is. Come on, heal. Okay. Alright. I mean, we can do that, right? Run! Kite! Kite! Kite all day! Oh man, that's what I'm telling you guys. Mythic dungeons are no joke, and being a warrior that has his mitigation set on the global cooldown, the new one at least, it's rough. It's rough. It's an uphill fight. I think did we pop for that pull? I think so. Unless we did it for the dinosaur was on and I didn't pay attention. Missing a DPS? Yeah, we are. One of the DPSers left after doing the first boss. He said he had to go with his guild. I think he was here for loot and then left. He's the one who got the boots, so he got his boots and then dipped. But yeah, missing the DPS does not help, but the difficulty is up there, man. Taking a lot of damage. It was a lot of kiting. We won't be able to do this boss fight without a DPS because this boss spawns an ad, and the ad needs to be nuked down. This pull is gonna be. This pull's actually not as bad as the Colossus, but I mean, hell, it gets up there. We need one more. You'll use cooldowns. Okay, let's do it. I don't have any cooldown. Just trying to generate. Trying to generate and eat as much rage as I can. Sorry guys, that's why I went to go get some water too. Run! Run! Kite! Alright, we can kite. We got shield wall up. Let's do this. Alright, a little bit more here. Nice, I got that killing blow on that last ad there. Got a victory rush proc. Okay, we're gonna need a DPS for the boss though. Where is the boss? Oh, where is the boss? What? Sucks to be sick as well. You're sick and at work? Demon Hunter, I'm sorry, man. Feels bad. Priestess. What? You broke it? They broke it when they put in the world quest? I mean, it looks like it. Is the other boss in? Yeah, the other boss is right there. I see him. That is so weird. We can jump out, jump back in, and do the dinosaur boss again. We can reset. I don't think there's a lockout yet. There was no lockout for heroic dungeons. I mean for mythic dungeons. I don't think they put it in yet. Before, man, yeah. We had 5 people. We did the first boss. Somebody got some loot, and then they left. What are we doing? Damn it. Unless we get a DPS. This other boss is a DPS race, too. He hits the tanks hard as hell. Yeah, the other guy, we need 3 DPSers. He has 3 totems that need to be DPS down at the same time. Still, they don't give us something useful about self-sustain. You were away for a while, Burak? Not yet. Not yet. Okay, they want to reset and do Resin again. Yeah, not yet. We have Bolster, and it's okay. Bolster, I calculated it earlier. Somebody asked me to do it earlier. It's 5.7% mitigation at this moment. The mage is leaving? Where's he going? Reset. Nice. So yeah, Bolster right now is 5.7% more armor. Is Rezan here? It says Rezan is there. He is. Okay. But yeah, Bolster it's an extra 5% armor, 5.7% armor mitigation, and the thing is, armor doesn't scale linearly. So as we get more strength, and as Bolster, we're gonna get more strength. Bolster is gonna give us more armor based on our strength. It's gonna scale the same because we get diminishing returns. So Bolster is actually going to scale and like it's not gonna keep going up and up in terms of armor given. In terms of in terms of mitigation percentage from armor given. So later on we might have like right now I have passive 47% armor. Later on I might have passive like 51% armor, but it's still gonna do like the 5%, you know. Sea mage left. I think our mage just left. I have hunter incoming if we can wait. Okay. If Priestess is bugged, we can do another mythic for sure. These guys are down for the grind. One thing that you'll see right now is that if this other mage left, we can pick this guy up instead. I think the other mage is just gone. What the hell? Oh, there he is. He's coming back. Alright, so we're gonna get another hunter guilty of this guy. Hopefully we can do some more. Although this thing This isn't bad because this guy drops a shield for me, and I have it in heroic mode. I have it in heroic mode, but I don't have it in this gear. So I've got this guy here, drops this, and I have it in heroic mode, 325. But this would be nice. It gives me how much more block? 600 more block. Which passive, I want to say passive block is going to be the way to go for us.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Alright, yeah, this other guy, wait for Hunter, we might also have to summon. Oh no. If we run out, we're going to have to clear this mob. Yeah, let's just clear it. Oof, DPSer's going down. Oh, our healer's not up here yet? Oh, our healer just got up here. Okay. Mythic, yeah, this is a mythic Altazar. Mythics are no joke, man. Mythics hurt. There's some bosses though that are really easy, but then there's some bosses that are still kind of broken with textures and things, and those you just can't do. Like if you could avoid the mechanics in Freehold, you could go farm Freehold all day, but Freehold has no no textures on the last boss. Hopefully you're more beefy than the undead. A little bit. I also have more gear as well. Like before I had like item level 318, I want to say. Now I'm 323. A new shield really helped out. But before, let me show you guys this gear. Before I had this gear right here, 340 and 355, they didn't have this. You see the rep requirement in the bottom? They didn't have that before. So I bought these and I equipped them. And this is like raid level gear, mythic dungeon and raid level gear. But then they got rid of it. They fixed it, and they're like, "Nah, you need rep for this." We're gonna get a hunter here soon as well. Right now, that's how it is, guys. This is how it is doing mythic dungeons right now in the beta. There's not that many people geared up. It might take you 30 minutes to form a group, and then like an hour to clear the dungeon. Oh man, I was just asking if his hunter buddy was coming, if we can pick up this Shadow Priest. Shadow Priest getting global cooldown by Blizzard. Getting globaled. We can get a warlock and skip all the. Oh, there is no trash. There's a world quest. I was gonna say skip all the trash. No trash. All right, I asked him if the hunter was coming soon. Just got this warlock. All right, let's do it. We can. I can show you guys the skip, but there's no point because all that trash is dead. Nope, warlock isn't coming. Yeah, heroics are a lot easier. He can't even walk into heroic. Heroic requires item level 305. Sorry, my friend. I think that was one of the warlocks we had for raid testing too. We got a warlock like in the last 20 minutes, and I want to say that was him. All right. Oh, hey, he left instantly. Really, guy? Joined and left. Wait, did he get summoned? Was that... Did he use us for a summon and then leave? No, did not. Doggo with the invis. That's, if you guys are playing with war mode on, this is the sound of death. This is the sound of a, oh, he left. Never mind. The sound of a rogue coming in behind you and like stealthing. That was the sound that that doggo was doing. Let me put this sound back up. He saw that I was a warrior and said, "Hell no." That happens. I've had a healer in the beta leave group. As soon as I joined the group, he said, "You got a warrior, really?" And then they just left the group. It was for Mythic Dungeon too. So yeah, man, warriors have a bad rep. And this was, I think this was before bolster came out, because right now we were completely broken. We just didn't have bolster or anything, so it was like, no, it's not gonna happen. Oh wait, he's still here. Let me play that sound for you guys. Okay, hear that? That is the sound of a rogue sneaking up on you. Ready? If you guys play with war mode on, that sound of them jumping in and out of stealth is terrifying. If you're trying to do like a quest or something, you're out in the real world and that happens, you need to like thunderclap, you need to pop an AoE fear, you need to do something, because they're coming to get you. Guys, I don't think this dungeon is gonna happen right now. Even though we're just waiting for a deeps, it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. So we're gonna end the stream here. We got to do one mythic boss. We cleared up to the second one, but apparently it's glitched because of the world quest. So thank you guys for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. We had a lot of new people in here today, probably because of all the raid testing and stuff. I'm going to be getting a lot more of that raid footage later on this weekend. So hopefully I can do a lot more raid footage of all of the bosses, but we'll see how much we get done. Alright guys, so I will see you guys next Wednesday. Next Wednesday we'll be doing for sure more heroics. I'm going to try to get more mythics. Maybe more people are going to be geared by then. No problem, Brendan. Brendan! I hope you got my message. Brittany, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support. You got a dancing baby boomkin there. Thank you. Thank you for the 5. Alright guys, I will see you next week on Wednesday. We're going to do all those things. Yeah, heroic and mythic dungeon testing. There's not more raid testing in schedule right now after this weekend. So if there's any particular things you guys want to see, I'm trying to level up another tank as well at this point, since I leveled up and geared up my warrior. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for the sponsorships. Thank you to all the patrons. Keep an eye out next week. You guys are going to be getting your exclusive video for sure. I've got a few scripts that I need to get to and tend to. So I will see you guys then. All right, Brendan. Yeah, it was really late. Time to watch the rerun. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next week. Thank you.